Fuel's got that heat.
Southside,
New York City, you are now rocking with
daylight, mobbing our earth, boy.
MOE for life.
Get rich or die mob.
If you know, you know.
You back outside with it.
Power of a dollar at me outside. Big bully like that nigga out the south side. Gorilla moving units, nigga know I'm about mine. Get rich or die mobbing, this is my grind. Power of a dollar at me outside. Big bully like that nigga out the south side. Gorilla moving units, nigga know I'm about mine. Get rich or die mobbing, this is my grind. Never had a metaphor for change, just a scheme to get it. Whole squad reign supreme when the team committed. A young buck clapping bank, I was dreaming bigger. Talking New York with the yayo, they was fiending, nigga. I just the kingpin too. He made the threats on the net, but he ain't do shit to me. His brother made him me the dick, and he ain't do shit to him. So when I told him me the dick, that ain't no new shit to him. Vlad asked him about the time when he was snitching to the cops. All he said it what had happened wasn't fiddle with his watch. Everybody in the comments like, nigga, fix your watch. Got a movie finna drop before your movie, nigga, watch. It hit different when you the budget. Ambition come to fruition quicker when you a hustler. I ain't gotta say your name, you got mine in your mouth. Your daddy died with no leg, now your time running out. Where you going? Power of a dollar at me outside. Big bully like that nigga out the south side. Gorilla moving unit, nigga know I'm about mine. Get rich or die mobbing, this is my grind. Power of a dollar at me outside. Big bully like that nigga out the south side. Gorilla moving unit, nigga know I'm about mine. Get rich or die mobbing, this is my grind. Shit tweet like Diddy help with 50 boys. Niggas think they dig me, I turn them back to 50 boys. Tell them me to label me the bully like I'm 50 boys. Let a nigga get bucked. I hit his ass with 50 more. Style running pool like the glass at the liquor store. Came with the juice. Well, don't worry about a bitch before, baby, I'm the truth. Baddie got me on her vision board. I'ma tell you like I told this little bitch before. Hey, you know you rolling with some killers, right? You heard me. Any drama, we gon' spend the night. You heard me. On my mama, I got him in the ride. You heard me. Cock back, bang bang, man down, pull off. So yeah, you rockin' with the biggest, right? You heard me. Not a model, but got my figures right. You heard me. Ain't no secret, I been that nigga, boy. You heard me. Bang bang, gang gang, man down, come on, that's how we do it. Power of a dollar at me outside. Big bully like that nigga out the south side. Gorilla moving unit, nigga know I'm about mine. Get rich or die mobbing, this is my grind. Power of a dollar at me outside. Big bully like that nigga out the
Fuel's got
Hard
that
to
heat.
do that. Hard to do that shit too.
It's daylight. Get the strap. Get the strap.
Get rich or die mob, boy. Back to MOE for life.
Last night, I was posted on the block where the shooters be. All the gun shots wasn't nothing they could do with me. Candyman, they ain't stand a chance when that pool me. Shot him for the eyes, had a nigga on a shooting spree. Shooting spree, shooting spree. Got a nigga on a shooting spree. Shooting spree. Gang gang, we on a shooting spree. Shooting spree. Whole squad, we on a shooting spree. Shooting spree. Whole mob, we on a what it do, what it be, what the business is. On the street, trying to see who the witness is. All I ever wanted was a chopper and some get back. No time like the present, leave a pussy nigga gift wrap. Jesse James, shooting spree. Down and put in pain, cause I'd rather you than me. New AR with the drum attack. Once I let this bitch go, ain't no coming back. What's a big lighter to a sun, boy, I been lit. Most these niggas hoes and I don't mean that on no pimp shit. Send them shots until all your kin hit. Then I call them Glock like, when you gon' make that gin sick? Last night, I was posted on the block where the shooters be. All the gun shots wasn't nothing they could do with me. Candyman, they ain't stand a chance when that pool me. Shot him for the eyes, had a nigga on a shooting spree. Shooting spree, shooting spree. Got a nigga on a shooting spree. Shooting spree. Bang bang, we on a shooting spree. Shooting spree. Whole squad, we on a shooting spree. Shooting spree. Whole mob, we on a. It don't matter if it's chrome or it's black, nigga, I'm strapped. Bought my first hammer off the fiend, I was in the trap. OG told me keep it on the hip, never in my back. Anytime a nigga hit it true, get the hitting back. Keep it still when I'm in the field, grinding for the bills. Body not to play with the bread, that get niggas killed. Anybody stepping on my toes, know I'm on their heels. Hat shopping, goofy going clear, so you know the deal. You can play the gun jam, but this ain't no Kel-Tec. Lot of gunpowder in the air, you can smell that. Strap name Nina, know my ops is probably sick of her. Heard they clicking up, so I might just put a switch on her. Last night, I was posted on the block where the shooters be. All the gun shots wasn't nothing they could do with me. Candyman, they ain't stand a chance when that pool me. Shot him for the eyes, had a nigga on the street.
Salute.
What up? What up? What up?
What's goody? What's
Yeah,
goody?
yeah,
What's
yeah,
goody?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so let's get into this right now, man. So look, wait.
Shit.
Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA, man. Daylight. We on Daylight on the Run since YouTube, got your boy Most Wanted. Back at y'all with another Mafia Material Mobcast, episode number 11 on the ass. Got my bro host in the building, World Pest. World, what up, homie?
What up? What up? What up? Getting
Yeah,
my shit
and,
together, About to roll my
yeah,
shit.
yeah, I'm over here on the same. You know what I'm saying? And we got a special guest in the building, the man that all the controversy been about last 48 hours in particular. We're gonna get into all of that. Got Bulletz motherfucking Gotti in here. What's good, Bullets?
Bullet.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? World Daylight. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all feel? How y'all feel, man?
We chilling. We
Shit,
chilling. How you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling, man. I've been working, man. I fell back from the YouTube thing for a little minute. I've been working on these screenplays. I got like a nice project I'm working on, man. I ain't done yet, but when this come out, man, I'm telling everybody this book that I'm writing, I'm putting that up with True to the Game, Dutch. I'm putting that up there with Solo on Ice, all the hood novels, the Kenyatta books and all that. This book gonna be that next level one right there.
No, you taking it there with it.
I'm taking it there with it. I'm taking it
No,
there with it.
shit. I can't
that's what
wait for the
it
shit
is.
to
That's
drop.
what it is.
I've been here. I've
Got
been here. You've been doing some work.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I just been cooling, man. We got a couple dudes talking crazy, man. A dude from the West Coast, man. Like, and I'm gonna say this, man. Like, a lot of these dudes be trolls, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, everybody want to talk about this politics, that politics, but a lot of these dudes don't got facts on what they be talking about. And I get it that we in this clickbait era and everybody clickbaiting, but some dudes just gotta fall back because it just become like that's your whole content. Because when dude was doing his thing before and he was doing that, we all thought it was all right, man. This is Suge Knight Jr., but now this nigga just getting carried away, man. But we gonna talk about him later, man. Other than that, man, I'm good.
it.
Yeah, we
No,
getting to
yeah,
we
we
getting to
definitely want to get
we
into
getting to the
the
bullshit in a second.
yeah. Uh, so Gotti, man. Like most people, like I got in tune with you or whatever through the clubhouse space and all that. Um, I've heard all the controversy, some of it, which we'll get into, but I want to get to some factuals, right? So, where are you from in the city, gang?
From Brooklyn, back and forth. I lived in Coney Island. I lived in the Star. I lived in East New York. I lived in mad different places, but I'm from Brooklyn.
All
Born in
right,
Queens, but raised in Brooklyn.
wait a minute. All right. And like, what would you consider your era? Like, you consider you an '80s baby, you a '90s baby?
90s, baby.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, let's try to get some context or whatever, because I hear a lot of things or whatever and shit, and certain niggas I know, so I wasn't really sure. You know what I mean? So I wanted to get that out the way and shit. So how'd you like you were doing music and then you got into the YouTube shit?
Yeah, so this how I got. I'm gonna tell you how I got on YouTube shit. So I was doing the rapping shit for a long time. That's all I was focused on. Rap, 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 rap. I ain't really like none of that YouTube. I used to watch YouTube shit like when I used to be rolling up, smoking weed and shit. And I'll be watching these niggas, I'll be laughing and shit. But I was like, nah, I can't do that. These niggas is goofy. So this nigga named Chris Kidd that used to be on Queen's Flip shit. I was friends with the nigga on Facebook. And me and the nigga we used to chop it up a lot. And he said, I asked him, I said, yo, son, you got the podcast up there. I wanna come support you. He said, yeah, 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 yeah. And then him and Queen's Flip had fell out. So he had reached out to me one day and he told me, yo, I do my interview, not my interview, but he said I do my podcast. I got a new studio. I'm out on Chambers Street downtown. And I'm in the studio and I'm about to restart my podcast. Yo, pull up. So I said, he asked me, he said, yo, what you doing on Sunday? I said, I ain't doing shit. So I pulled up, I fucked with it. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. So son was like, yo, because I was always supposed to be a guest. I wasn't even supposed to be on the show. But son was like, yo, they like you, son. Come back on. So I just kept coming. And then I just continued to just keep doing the show. So push past the bummer clock, me and son had fell out because he had an issue with the nigga King Face that had passed away. He had an issue with him. And I had did a post.
Now, ain't that the nigga that they said was burning motherfuckers?
Yeah. That nigga. Yeah, that nigga. So I had did a post because he had did a post about something. I forgot what he was talking about, but I had reposted on my page. And so I was like, yo, I'm beefing with that nigga. Me and that nigga going back and forth, yo. And then you ain't support my motherfucking mixtape. So son just started flipping on me. So he's like, yo, I don't want that nigga back on the show. So I was like, all right. So I linked up with one of these YouTube niggas that I was like, yo, me and son fell out. And me and the dude, we became cool. And then I started, me and son started going back and forth. And then he ended up getting locked up, the Chris Kidd nigga. So I remember what he told me. He said, yo, you got a YouTube channel. You got like 86 subscribers. This is my first YouTube page. He said, you got 86 subscribers, homie. You need to start using it. So I started using it, but I was like, it ain't working. I ain't getting no views. So one particular night, I did a video. It was when Alpo went to the Apollo Theater. Teddy Riley had a show there. So I said, yo, this is a good topic to talk about. Rich Porter's sister did a whole post about it. So let me do the post. So I did the video, fucked around, got 59,000 views straight up. That's what helped. That's what helped me get 1,000 subscribers in January. So I did that video. That got me like 59,000. From that video, I did the Meech video where Meech was talking about, yo, the nigga Poe, they threw a party for this nigga DC. That got me 60,000 views. So I was like, okay, this is my lane right here. Let me do this street hip hop lane. This is my lane. Because before I was just doing some bullshit. And then I started saying, okay. And then niggas was hitting me up, OGs from all the 5 boroughs. They like, yo, I like that content. I like that Al Poe shit. That shit fire. I like that shit you're doing. So I just kept doing that. And then I started doing the interview shit a little later on, but that's how I really got my name around on the YouTube streets. And then, the haters and all that came with the whole shit. But yeah, I just started, doing that. And then I linked up with Snow Billy and did shit with Gene Deal and Sean Branch and Hassan Campbell and all these dudes. And then boom, that's how I got my name known on YouTube.
Yeah. So like Hassan Campbell, like when you start fucking with Hassan.
So it's a crazy thing, right? So when I was on some podcast, I went at the nigga because I ain't really. I watched the nigga channel. It's like, yo, why this
Now,
nigga
I was
so
gonna
self?
ask you that why you and him fell out.
Yeah. So me and the nigga, I used to watch the nigga because like I told you, I used to watch these niggas and I'd be chilling in the crib, blazing and watching these niggas. So one particular day, I was watching these niggas on a Friday. I still remember it was on a Friday evening. This nigga was barking about some nigga. Some nigga was going in. So I said, yo, let me call this nigga line. So I call the nigga line. I'm like, yo, son, you got fucked with Bam, nigga. Yo, I was clowning this nigga, right? Call this nigga line. I'm like, yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, son. I'm from Brooklyn. So he thinking I'm some other nigga, right? I was just bored as fuck. I was just watching this nigga. I see this nigga barking. So he like, yo, this nigga sound like he live with a bitch. He talking about, yo, he gonna come with a hammer. Yo, I kept calling this nigga live. So one particular day, he did a video and he like, yo, Bulletz, man. Yo, I fuck with you, son. Yo, come fuck with the team. So I called in his line, me and son. It wasn't really no beef. It was just me just clowning with the nigga. So me and the nigga became cool. I became his moderator and all that. And then he came on my channel. And then, we started to rock. But me and him, we fell out, you know, on some bullshit. You know, it was some bullshit. Cause son
Yeah.
son got mad because I didn't want to diss Fat Joe in the hip hop museum. And I'm like, yo, son, I got a flag on my channel. I'm not doing that. You know, and you not even supporting my platform. So when I said I'm cutting ties with the nigga, he meant, oh, you ain't fucking with me. I'm like, nah, son, I'm just doing my own thing. And I'm just not fucking with you because you not supporting nigga. So I gotta do my own thing, my nigga. And he felt some type of way and just started going at me. So I said, all right,
So
my
yeah,
nigga, that's how you want to do it. We gonna do it.
so when I was doing my research and everything like that, I saw there was a period where like you were defending Hassan. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
was.
I heard the clip or whatever, you in the room with the Rainbow Mafia nigga Ion, you know what I'm saying, and all this shit. And what I thought was interesting about that is in the same like lineup and shit, I find a clip of Hassan telling some niggas he not Bulletz Gotti. I guess
Yeah,
pertaining to, you know what I mean? I guess somebody who ran down, I don't know who he was addressing and shit. But you know, like
I took a lot of. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Daylight. I took a lot of hits for that nigga. You know, a lot of the attacks, a lot of the shit they did on me is because I was rocking with Son. If I ain't support Son, a lot of niggas wouldn't be doing slanderous videos. Oh, the nigga got robbed, tranny this, niggas running down. They wouldn't have done none of this shit if I was not cool with the nigga. Because I got cool with the nigga and me and the nigga chopped it up. Like I don't hate dude. Like a lot of niggas say I hate dude. I don't hate dude. Like Son did what he did. He helped me out. You know what I'm saying? He came on my channel. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of donations and all that. People supported. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I ain't dragged him. He dragged me. I defended dude. I was cool with dude. But that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I stuck my neck out for Son on some real nigga shit. I didn't have to stick my neck out for a song. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to go on my platform and say, yo, I'm riding for a song came on. I didn't have to do that. But I was like, I'm a loyal nigga. If I fucks with you, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with you. If you snake me, then it is what it is. You see 50, right? 50 and me, the same fucking sign. We cancers, my nigga. Once you violate, the love is done, my nigga. We loyal, but we loyal by default. But we ultra loyal when you do right by us. But if you don't do right by us and you doing some foul shit, we gonna call you out on the carpet, my nigga. And it don't matter. Like all niggas be like, yo, Gotti, man, squash that was on. Nah, nigga, I ain't fucking with that nigga, bro. Cause he said some shit that he should have never said, bro. I ain't dragged that man. He was up there with Zip with the drip dragging me for no reason. And I ain't did nothing to that nigga. All I said was, yo, I'm
what
not
do you
arguing
say
with Son.
particularly?
I'm just doing my own thing, and that's it. The nigga found offense. He took offense that I said I'm doing my own thing. So because I said that nigga went straight nuclear on me. So, you know, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And to this day, you know, I don't feel no type of way, my nigga. It is what it is, bro. I know that niggas be internet niggas and not real niggas.
I mean, did you not see the sign that the nigga
Yo,
was
Daylight,
not
I
a
think you
real
muted,
nigga?
homie.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think your mic went out.
y'all hear me?
Yeah, I get you.
You can hear him?
Yeah, I get you.
Oh, I can't hear him, B. I can hear you though, world.
That's crazy because I can hear both of y'all.
Maybe let me come back in. I'm gonna come back in.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem. Let me come back in. Hold on.
We got the motherfucking man of the clubhouse hours. Bulletz Gotti in this motherfucker.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put it back on stage.
Oh, now I hear you, Daylight. Cause I
All right.
couldn't hear you before, son.
All right, bet. We live. So My question with the Hassan shit, because I ain't even know, until I started doing the research and I started seeing all the shit that, you was actually a moderator on old boy shit. Now, here's the thing. You actually fucking with dude for a minute. You clearly know his story. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and, his claim to fame, right? You ain't kind of catch the gist that nigga wasn't a real nigga from that. And the
Nah,
reason I ask you this, and the reason I ask you this is this, bro. The man said that he let Bambada his band bottom. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know, like, the first thing I heard, he was telling the story about he was 16 and some shit happened, right?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. Hassan, according to him, said that he was busting his gun and getting busy since 14. You remember that?
I remember that.
Get busy.
So my question is, if that happened to you at 16, that means you had already been out here busting your gun, getting busy for 2 years.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yo,
now you're not even locked up, my nigga. You're not even in jail. You're outside.
fact.
And
In the free world.
And a nigga do that to you, and you don't boom his room in real life.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? This shit don't add up. Even somebody was saying, he said some shit like, "Oh, well, the first time it happened was 11." All right, cool, bro. First time I got arrested for beating a nigga ass on public transportation, I was 11. A block away from the fucking hospital I was born in. You understand what I'm saying? Full circle.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Now here's the whole shit I'm saying. There's an escalation of violence. Like, before you just kind of jump into some shit, you start popping niggas. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So even at that point, bro, you had to think like, this nigga ain't getting no get back. And then he kept going back.
Yeah.
So something that told you, just in my eyes, and I'm just telling you what I see. This nigga ain't all 100, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Daylight. I'm gonna keep it all the way real, right?
Sound like that nigga went from victim to secret lovers.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real with both of y'all, right? So, like, my step-pop, because my step-pops knew a couple of them niggas, right? And, like, he told me straight up, he said, "Yo, that nigga's full of shit. He's flaky," and he was telling me the whole real. But I was like, yeah, but the dude, and then I had to look at it myself, how son was moving. And you know what really rubbed me the wrong way with dude? It was one particular night I was on Sun Channel, right? And he had the nigga 10 toes down up there. And he had the nigga Sarnet and all them niggas up there. And I'm saying to myself, these niggas done say all type of shit about you. Say, yo, talk about your moms, talk about you getting fucked by Bam. Like, how is you associating with niggas that violated you? That's what really made me say, oh, this nigga full of shit. And then I had a conversation with this nigga just before me and him stopped, I stopped being cool with this nigga. And he told me, yo, son, he said, on the real, he said, yo, he told me straight up, he said, yo, I didn't want to be no YouTuber, son. He said, yo, I forgave, son. He said, I saw a son in 2015. He said, not even 2015. He said, I saw a son in 2016, bro. And he came and he straight up apologized. I ain't want to do this shit. He said, but they offered me a motherfucking book deal and a documentary. So I took it. So when he told me that, that's when I further said I'm a really fall back from homie. And that's when I know, like, this nigga full of shit. But I didn't know that until he told me that in a conversation that we had, where he basically was exposing certain shit. He said, yo, I'm not no gangster, son. I'm a good dude. I don't really bust my gun. I don't do none of that. So that's when I was like, oh, he's a capper.
So he part of the Illuminati.
Yeah, he one of them niggas. He one of them niggas. He one of them type of niggas, bro. He is straight up. He is straight up agent, provocateur ass nigga. and he basically is a figure till you make it type of nigga. He came online and said, "Yo, Bam, fuck me," but the nigga got a picture with Bam in 2016, my nigga. In 2016, like May of
Hey, bro,
2016,
look,
before he came out.
people, people take pictures with with they
Nah,
partner.
but Daylight, he took a picture with this nigga just the
That
day
nigga,
before. No,
that
real
nigga
talk,
wanted,
Daylight in the
that nigga
world.
wanted that dick back. He
That
wanted the
facts,
dick back.
but world of Daylight. He took the picture right before he came out on this nigga and did a press conference, bro. Like this is like this after before he did his video, right? The next day, he was sitting down with this nigga and took a picture, and hugged and cried with this nigga. So he's not
Yo,
a victim, bro. This
hey,
nigga was his boyfriend, bro.
I know, nigga. You ain't got to tell me. I know. Listen,
Yeah,
Bullet. See me.
Oh
I'm
shit.
like when it comes down to like this clubhouse shit and all this YouTube shit. I'm one of them niggas like late for the party. Like you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like like I came home 2018. You understand what I'm saying? And just like started figuring out all this internet shit. Right? Certain shit don't make sense to me out the gate. Like I just be looking at the shit weird. You understand what I'm saying? Like for instance, look at the picture, bro. Look at Hassan over there.
fact.
Right? Now, here's the whole crazy shit, bro. If this nigga is the nigga out here busting his gun, I'm not gonna lie. Goofy nigga like that shoot me, I'ma ask God for a do-over when I get to the gate. Like this can't be life, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? I put a lot of work out here and shit like that to build my name and shit. And you gonna let
You gonna
Poppy,
let this nigga get me? You gonna let this nigga take me out?
Poppy niggas?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, yo, and that's the thing, right? Cause like even my cousin, I took my cousin to the party, right? Now my cousin, we went to the party, we went up there to the Bronx and we went party with this nigga, right? I met the nigga and all that, right? This how I know this nigga ain't never had he's not a get money nigga. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. He's not a get money nigga.
Hold on. So,
He,
so you had never met him before that party
I
in
never
person?
met this nigga. I met that nigga that night at the party, bro. That's the first time I ever met that nigga, bro.
So how long were you doing YouTube with the nigga, like doing all the shit on the YouTube before
I
you
was doing
actually
it.
met?
I was doing YouTube with the nigga. Like I started like really, really fucking with the nigga, like late 2019, 2020. But I was just
Mm.
moderated 2019. But I was like
Yeah.
really got on a personal level with son like 2020. But like all that time, like son used to say, "Yo, we gotta link up, son. We gotta link up, do some content." I was like, "All right, my nigga, I'll come through. Me and my cousin, we pop out over there." The nigga never gave me the addy. So that particular night, he said, yo, I got a party, you know, on Halloween night. Yo, you pop out, come to the party. I said, all right, we gonna come. So me and my cousin, we came all the way from Brooklyn out there to the party. You know what I'm saying? We went out there. We the only Brooklyn niggas, all uptown Harlem, Bronx niggas in there, right? Yonkers niggas, Mount Vernon niggas, they all in there, right? So we come through, we sitting there in the section. This nigga try to lie on YouTube. You know, I'm gonna talk to when I get to talk to my cousin. I'm gonna expose this nigga, cause this nigga came online and said on his channel that I ain't had no money to buy no bottles. That I didn't come, nigga. It was $60 for me and my cousin to come in the door, nigga. I paid for me and my cousin to come in the spot. So how the fuck I ain't had no money? His niggas that he came with had no money. He was giving them niggas $1,000 each. He bust out a band, 10 bands, and gave them niggas $1,000 each, bro, to buy bottles. You feel me? That nigga came in there with security. Straight up. Came in there with like 3 security guards. That's how Son came in the club, with 3 security guards. So when I met son, I saw him. He was like, hi, yo, what up, son? He was hyped to see a nigga, right? But that was the first time I met homie. I ain't gonna lie, son. First time I met homie was that night, bro. But I know I was like, oh, this nigga's he like my cousin was like, yo, son. He said, yo, cause my cousin was telling me, yo, son over there, Jim Jones Mans. I'm gonna tell you a story right now. Jim Jones Mans Aunt Live stepped her son at the party.
Oh
Asked
shit.
about dissing Jim Jones. Right in front of me and my cousin. We standing right there. This nigga pressed him and he said, nah, man, you know, it's just entertainment. That's what he told the nigga.
Hold on. So this nigga had security and he still was able to press this nigga?
Pressed the nigga right there in the park and took a picture with son, bro.
What
And
did
took a
security
picture
do?
with son.
What that nigga security do?
Ain't did a motherfucking thing, bro.
Damn, dude. I hope he
They
fired
just
them
he
niggas.
walked up on him,
Yeah,
asked about Jim
I
Jones and
hope
all
he
that.
fired that nigga.
I'd have fired them niggas right then and there.
Like, son, he walked up on him. He was like, yo, son, you know, you dissing my mans, because he didn't know his song. He met him that night because he came for it was his man's party. It was a song man's party. They came out for his song man's. And he walked up to him. Everybody that came there, Lord Tariq, Peter Guns, all these niggas came out for his mans. So when he walked up to his song, he had one dude with him. He walked up to him. He said, yo, what's up with that Jim Jones shit? You dissing son and all that. But yo, son, song straight up did the bitch nigga shit. He said, nah, it's entertainment, son. It's just some YouTube shit. I'm just getting a bag. That's what he told the nigga. Come on, man.
Man, I thought Poppy was gonna pop it.
So
So we gonna
Poppy's
turn the
gonna
nigga
pop
TV
off.
off. Hey, so he's gonna turn the nigga TV off.
Word.
You know what he
Nigga
say?
The way he started acting in front of that building, they was throwing bottles at his ass. I thought he was down to get busy when the nigga right there.
Listen,
Yo,
bro.
he do.
That nigga, but you know what it is? You know why that nigga Hassan ain't scared of nothing? Because Mano said it best or whatever. If you can take a dick, you can take anything.
Take a dick, you can take anything. You ain't
Yeah.
got shit to be scared of.
I mean, the nigga
Nigga, if you
said,
could take a dick, you could fight God, bro.
hey, yo,
Real
world,
shit.
the nigga said, he said it on video, I don't care how many times niggas watch it. The nigga said it on 3 different occasions on video. He said, yo, I was broken in. He said, yo, the nigga died me. Then he said, I was too little for the nigga to fuck me. So that's why he died me. Come on, son.
Yo, listen, here's the whole fucked up thing about that whole situation with Hassan, bro. I never, and I done had some thick thighs that could save 1,000 lives in my lifetime, nigga. I've never like thought, hey, bitch, let me die you real quick. Like,
Yo.
what the fuck? Like, nigga, what you doing?
Yo,
I'm mad that I'm even learning. Like, see, the problem I have is like I'm learning lingo that I didn't think. Like,
Yo, I
they
didn't know,
told me,
Daylight and World. I didn't know what died meant until I heard that nigga said. I'm like, what the fuck is died, my nigga?
I mean, only time I heard that terminology, nigga talking about he got shot in the thigh. I don't know nothing about that. Nigga got shot in the thigh, not shot on the thigh.
Yo, I didn't know
shot.
what that meant when I heard that shit. Nigga said, yo, that nigga died me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is died me? Then the nigga, when he started to break it down, he said, yo, that mean that the nigga jizzed on my thighs. Oh, so you let a nigga motherfucking come on your thighs, nigga? That's crazy. Pause.
Yo.
Mm-mm.
So, you know, at that point, when the nigga, see, I'm a nigga like this, bro. You gotta throw a refrigerator off the roof for your last beef and shit like that before you start talking to me crazy about the shit that I be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
there's certain niggas I don't want to hear say certain shit until it's like, yo, bro, go fix that. Like,
Yo,
Yo, so
Daylight, I keep saying
can
this.
we really call that nigga a nut ass nigga then?
Yeah, he is, but world of Daylight. This is what I keep saying
literally,
about that nigga. I say this about
That's
this nigga
crazy.
Hassan. I say this all the time. I say, yo, son, you can't talk gangster shit. What you should do is talk about victims, nigga. Cause you let a nigga run up in your shit. Talk about that. Talk about how you survived in that, my nigga. Don't talk about a nigga
yo, y'all
who shot
I
who,
heard
nigga.
I heard of repeat offenders. I never heard of repeat victims.
Yo, son, the nigga said, yo, I was broken in already. Yo, world. I didn't know what he meant. He said, yo, I was broken in already, nigga.
That nigga went to jail and went comfortable. He was ready for whatever in jail.
Yo, son, I still want to know, like, why he got a nigga
that nigga
name
made
on his
himself sound
biceps,
like,
though, son.
he said
He
broken
got, he
and he
got
made
what?
himself sound like a burglarized house.
That
Oh,
nigga
he
got a
got
nigga
what?
name on his arms, world.
He
No,
got
he
whose
don't.
name?
He got a nigga name on his arms, B. The dude name is Eric, nigga. It's on his right arm, B.
There's got to be a cousin or something, like dead cousin or something.
No, that's his man's. He said, yo, my man's Eric. That's my boy. And he got the nigga his name on his arms. That's crazy.
So he like that kid nigga from Clubhouse that got his name because his friend died type shit.
Nah, son not
Yeah,
dead,
yeah.
B. Son is alive, homie.
Yeah, that nigga, man. I don't
Oh,
know,
you said
bro.
what?
Nigga is weird.
Look me in the
I ain't
eye
no
and say
nigga.
that again.
You said what?
You on mute, back.
Bro, the nigga.
Oh, you cutting up. You fucked
Hassan
up.
got some explain. Hassan got some explaining to do.
I mean, that's crazy, son. I don't know. I don't know no dude that got no nigga name on their arms and the nigga locked up, bro. And the nigga name tatted on your arms, B. That's crazy, son. That's like your lover, nigga.
Hey, yo, well, you know I be doing the remixes, right? Here's the remix. Bambada said he milkshake bring all the girls to the yard. Then Hassan went and tattooed that nigga on.
I'm telling you, son. Nigga, yo, Daylight and World. That nigga said,
Yo,
yo, Bam House was the fun house, my nigga. That nigga said Bam House was the fun house, B.
Yo, listen to me.
yeah,
I
he
heard.
had the bouncy house in his house.
Nigga said the nigga opened the door with Vaseline in his hands, B. And the shit smelled like ass and Vaseline. And he pulled the cover over and did this. And did this to the nigga. When he pulled the cover, the nigga's butt ass naked, he doing this, B. Come on, my nigga.
God damn.
Yeah, this nigga bad. Like I
That's
I
a
ain't
said,
know
different
all this.
type of nigga, son.
I ain't know all this about this nigga. I ain't
That
follow it. I
nigga's
just see clips
diabolical.
on
Yo,
this nigga.
world.
yeah, I ain't know.
That nigga is diabolical, bro. Like, I ain't never seen no nigga diabolical. Like, I'm like, yo, son. Like, and the funny thing is, I kind of felt bad. I'm like, yo, they picking on this nigga, son. This nigga, every time you look, this nigga crying. Nigga talk about he
Yeah,
gonna
that's what
shoot
I.
himself. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
seen him crying one time about Wack canceled his page or some shit. It was
yeah,
on
son.
YouTube crying or some shit.
Oh shit, bro. This
Yeah, like
nigga
I
right
only
here,
see spurts
boy.
of this nigga. First, I seen the nigga talking about Bam Bada hit him. Then next thing I seen the shit with him and Wack going on. Wack canceled the nigga YouTube. He was on shit crying. Then I seen nigga get a bottle thrown at him or some shit out the building. Nigga was trying to hit his ass in the head with bottles.
Hey, yo, world, man. Let's keep it a buck.
That nigga slow.
That's your projects, right? This how you know, yo, son. Anybody that see that video that done lived in the hood, yo, when your projects throwing bottles at you early in the morning, my nigga, yo, they don't fuck with you, my nigga. Ain't no motherfucking way niggas is throwing bottles at you at your projects, nigga.
All right, y'all see this?
This shit crazy.
We a different kind of diabolical over here, Mafia material, nigga.
Yo, that is crazy, son.
Yeah,
I could see,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
I could see that nigga Bam doing some shit like that to that nigga, B. I could see Bam doing some shit like that to that nigga, B. I ain't gonna lie, son. That's probably how he used to hold that nigga at night, son.
Bam had that nigga looking man nipples.
Yo, the nigga said on Vlad. You ain't hear what the nigga said on Vlad? He said, yo,
I didn't
how
even
you
know he
think
did the
it's
vlog.
feel with a nigga pickle in your mouth and a nigga 300 pounds with a mustache and beard on your back? Yo, I was like, oh, this nigga diabolical.
Yo, nah. The funniest shit with this nigga was
Oh, so you telling me that this nigga was Chris Tucker and Money Talks when he was in Pays Don't Love.
Facts.
Motherfucker, man.
Yo, that nigga Bambaataa asked that nigga Hassan. He said, "You gonna eat the rest of your cornbread?"
Yo.
He said, "Yeah,
Oh
but
my
you can
God.
have half." He's like, "Yeah, but you can have half."
That nigga took the honey bun.
Under the pillow.
That nigga in jail listening to In Between the Sheets with his celly.
Y'all remember DeAndre Bonds in that movie Locked Up?
Yeah.
Oh, my nigga Graffiti. That nigga say, yo, these some cool paintings. Say you like them?
Yo. Man, dude.
God damn, man. Oh shit, man. And you know, it's just wild because again, like this motherfucker went out here. He was out in the project having a whole meltdown. Nigga just throwing bottles. Nigga ain't had that. He ain't get it done and get busy then. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
I don't understand. Yo, I don't understand, son.
Didn't
Why
they
that
shoot
nigga
him?
keep going to the projects, getting drunk, and crying at the projects, son? What's
Didn't they
up with
shoot him
this
that day?
nigga, V?
Didn't they shoot him the day they throwing about at him?
Yeah, nigga, they clapped that nigga. You ain't hear what he said? Yo, he said, "What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?"
Yeah.
I can see if you get beat up and you cry.
That nigga said, "Yo, y'all niggas care about Cassie? Y'all niggas care about Cassie?"
He want Bambaataa to go on trial. He gonna go up there and say,
Y'all niggas is rape niggas, and y'all care about Cassie?
Yeah. The nigga said, "How could I do anything?" He said, "This is a Zulu nation. He said, some of the greatest warriors in the world." I said, "Booty warriors."
That nigga said, "Yo, the Warriors."
that nigga said the greatest warriors in the world, motherfucker.
Yo,
What they talking about back in
and that
Africa?
nigga,
Because I don't know no motherfucking Zulu Nation niggas from no fucking Bronx
listen,
Hey,
doing
yo,
nothing in no
world,
fucking
yo,
street.
world. I'm gonna post a post on my Instagram, son, where
What this
Biggie
nigga
said,
talking
"Yo, I
about?
don't fuck with them
Consequences,
Zulu
some shit?
Nation niggas, man." Biggie knew something, bro. Biggie went on the stage and said, "Yo, I don't fuck with these Zulu Nation niggas, man."
What he
Straight up,
talking
I'm gonna
about?
put that video on
Consequence?
my page, son.
Only Zulu Nation I ever seen do something was Consequence. And he damn near got his head whooped.
let me tell you something, man. I remember watching Shaka Zulu as a little nigga on UPN 9. That's about the closest I got to that shit.
Them the most gangster Zulus I ever known.
That's
In
a
Niggas
fact,
from
fact.
Zulu
I'm gonna
Motor.
tell you like this or whatever and shit. The one Zulu Nation nigga that I did encounter was a whole flaming moot. Like I knew this shit from the gate, bro. I don't even know who invited this nigga. He was something like, I was having a who's man's at this moment. And this is 2008. So I was like really still, on my ignorant shit. But the nigga, like, man, I ain't gonna do it. I'm like, they let that
Yeah.
Nation, but all right, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Yeah,
Uh,
but like that shit was weird. That's the nigga who told me to reach out to Jewels when he came home and shit, because the nigga was trying to like find niggas to work with and all this other shit or whatever. And that nigga told me some dumb shit like pay him $1,500 to host a single. I'm like, nigga, I'll pay you $1,500 to go back to jail. What is wrong with you?
so he one of them niggas. He's one of them niggas had them Akuma beads on, them big ass African beads. Or he wasn't that deep in the Zulu Nation yet.
Yo, that nigga seemed like he was already turned out by the Zulu Nation. Like
Oh
that
yeah,
was what kind
he
of
was way
started
past the
making
Akuma
me
beads.
like that was what made meeting that nigga was what made me start believing all of the rumors that I had heard about these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm like, damn, like I seen one of them niggas. Shit
Nigga
was
said I
like,
seen one of them.
yeah, shit was like Sasquatch, nigga. Oh man. So this shit, man, I don't know. Like where that nigga Ben Body? He hiding out and some shit. He wanted.
Yo, the nigga, they said the nigga live in Jersey, B.
Hey, that nigga ain't high enough.
Oh, he probably whatever hanging out with Cliff Poe.
Oh shit.
Cliff Poe is harboring a fugitive.
Nigga stupid.
Yeah. Bulletz, you know Cliff Poe. You know I got that nigga in the Clubhouse Witness Protection Program.
Y'all niggas is wild, son.
Nah, like for real. Nah,
Yeah.
you ain't seen like this nigga been getting victimized. Hold on a second. Watch, I'll show you. I got receipts.
Oh shit.
Oh nah.
That's Cliffy Santana.
Yo.
Yeah, like we
Oh
already
shit.
like this nigga. See, the crazy shit about it, Gotti, like I was using Clubhouse to get my original channel monetized, right?
Yeah.
So Cliff had your room open. Like that's why when I ran the content on the nigga and I said, how members of the Gotti gang, the death of the clout chaser, the Gotti gang and shit like that, but clout chasing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit, right? So the whole crazy shit was that I was coming in the room, you know what I mean? I'm fucking with old boy or whatever and shit. And then he just get into trying to, troll a nigga. Now, I come from a long line of shit talkers. You understand? We're talking 4 or 5 generations, nigga. You understand? Like, my granddaddy once told a nigga and shit that his mother wasn't dead. She was running behind Tombstone dodging dick.
Oh shit.
And this was in the 70s. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he should be a little ahead of his time. So, look, we going back and forth or whatever. So I start telling the nigga, like, listen, bro, I don't have a problem being albino, right? And at the end of the day, God made me albino. It wasn't my choice. But you know what was your choice? It was your choice or whatever to become a gang member. You wasn't banging on shit. You was a gang member because nigga just tapped you on the shoulder and said, hey, bro, you want to be in the gang? And the nigga walked your ass in the beauty supply store, spent $2 on a red flag and told you was down. He probably got sexed in. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, for real, he probably ain't even take the 31.
He got tired.
He
got tired.
He got low. He put his hands on his knees.
Dang.
Hey, that nigga said, hey, you know what? To be down with Dipset, I'll drop down to get my eagle on just to put that eagle on my chest.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Shit, he was down with Writer's Block. He wasn't Dipset.
Yeah.
You talking about J.R. Writer?
Yeah, Cliff was down with Writer's Block.
Cliff Poe. He was running with JR. And he still having Writer's Block. That's why he had them niggas in the room trying to help him come up with little lines to make a diss song about me and shit like that. But I'm gonna drop this song on his stupid ass shit on Monday. Swear for God. It's called First 48, the Cliffhanger.
Damn.
Boy, you can't even troll with me. I don't know why you trying to rap. Like, I'm really like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yo, Gotti, man. But I heard this nigga or whatever and shit been booming your rooms, nigga. I heard they been booming your rooms a lot. What's up with Clubhouse and shit?
I don't know, man. That's crazy, bro. Like, yo, Cliff always beefing with somebody, man. What the fuck he be doing, son?
Cliff always got some shit going on.
We got the content, Gotti. Look.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like I really like, yo, this nigga got me blocked on every platform, my nigga.
That's crazy, man.
He low key. If he had a bean in your room, it's like basically he made like he was turning your shit into the Clubhouse Witness Protection Program. Like that nigga was in there hiding out.
Crazy. That's
so
crazy.
God, they be sending me the link right there.
They like can't get in no rooms.
Yeah, this nigga, but yeah, that nigga, let's see, what else? I would I want to talk about this whole shit or whatever with you and Whack, man. What's going on with you and Whack, bro?
Oh man. So
Cause that right there
yeah,
is like
so
the topic of the hour.
yeah, so that's what happened, man. So I'm on Clubhouse one night and I had left off and I was in a room and somebody told me, yo, Whack in the room talking greasy. I'm like, yo, what I do to Whack? And they said, yo, some chicks was on the stage saying, yo, you violating them, and they was telling Whack, and Whack was talking all greasy. I'm like, why Whack talking greasy? And then I heard the audio, and I was like, word, that's how he feel. So I was like, all right, here's what it is. So I just put, hold on, let me change my PTR. Hold on, I'm about to put this PTR up. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all what caused this whole situation. Cause I ain't understand like why dude coming at me all crazy. You know? I'm about to um, damn, I can't put that picture. God damn, son. I'm trying to get this nigga picture. Hold on, let me see if I can get that nigga picture. Hold on.
But yeah, well, what you got, man? You got some questions? No, you got some questions.
Nah, I mean, shit, he kind of just rolling through the shit. So, shit, anything I was gonna ask him, he already answered already. That's why I just keep doing my little chime, man. No, I ain't know all that shit about Hassan. You know, I said I ain't. This nigga,
Yeah, that nigga was too. By the time I started hearing about this nigga, and then I told you the nigga Nitty that I was fucking with, climb people and all that shit. That nigga was telling me what he knew about homie, cause he was down, with that whole sex money side and shit. So I guess like by him knowing niggas in the Bronx and shit.
Boom. I got the nigga picture now, Daylight. Now
who
you
the fuck is
see,
that?
now this nigga right here, Leroy Smith. I'm gonna tell you who this nigga is that's in my PTR. Now this nigga right here, this nigga, and I'm gonna tell you how I got to know about this nigga. So niggas was running content with this nigga Whack one day. So I'm sitting in the room and I'm hearing, yo, this nigga Leroy Smith smoked this nigga's big brother. His brother was Big Whack and he was Little Whack. So this nigga Whack and his brother was on some, how they do how the Cali niggas do. They be on that extortion shit. So basically they was extorting this nigga that's in my PTR, Leroy. And he wasn't going for that extortion shit. So he came to the nigga office, place of business, murdered the nigga's employee, and
Damn.
then laid his brother down. And then after he laid his brother down, he was on the run. Somebody gave him up and all that, because I read the paperwork and all that. Then he ended up, he beat the case, you know what I'm saying, because the witness was being a hostile witness who was the wife who ended up marrying this nigga Leroy Smith, right? So I'm like, yo, damn, son. So you coming
Wait, hold
crazy
on.
at
So
me.
the wife of the victim married the nigga who.
Yeah, who put him down. Yeah,
Damn.
his wife, black brother wife, married this nigga right here in my PTR, Leroy Smith, and that nigga Leroy Smith owned a burger stand, a French stand in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This nigga even got a burger name after the nigga, son.
Oh shit.
What,
So
after
the
Whack
nigga
Brother?
has Whack brother, yeah, the nigga that killed Whack brother, yeah, this nigga
Oh,
killed Whack.
he got a burger in his restaurant named after Whack Brother?
Hell, no, he got a burger name after that nigga, man.
Damn. So he killed this nigga in the name of burger after.
The Big Whack. He called it the Big Whack.
Get the fuck
This
out of here, yo.
this nigga like McDowell's.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't it?
he called it
Oh
he called it
shit.
shit the Big Whack, my nigga. So this nigga laid this nigga down. So push past the bumper clock. So somebody showed me a video. Well, I had seen the video, but I ain't watched all of it. That when this nigga went down to Oklahoma, he had stopped in Texas. So the police had stopped him. They said he had like a rifle, a 9mm, weed residue. And they said when the police stopped him, the police asked him, yo, where you heading? He said, yeah, I'm heading to my mother, to Oklahoma. They killed my brother. I'm going to his funeral. So he was giving the police mad details. So basically, the homie, he went and tried to get like the interview, and he couldn't get his hands on it. So I'm like, whoa, you can't get your hands on the nigga interview? This is the nigga that talk about snitches all day. So what did he tell the police that day? That he was doing a whole interview. So I'm like, oh, this is interesting right here. So son, try to come at me and all that with the nonsense and all that. But I'm like, I ain't did nothing to you, Wack. Like when you came to New York, I wanted to link, you know, do business. Son ain't want to link. He ain't want to do business. I don't know. I don't know if he got nervous because he know about Brooklyn niggas, and he know Brooklyn niggas. He think we all bullshit. But I was trying to get money or some get money shit. But he was not trusting to meet me in Brooklyn. So I don't know,
Damn.
So this nigga, I didn't even know. I
See,
didn't
I
even
don't be
know that
knowing all this shit about all these niggas.
that got walked down and shit like that.
Yeah, yo, son. I'm gonna send y'all the motherfucking article, son. Son went into business and put them niggas on their knees
Damn.
and laid them niggas the fuck
Oh,
down, head taps.
That's crazy.
yeah, son, like when niggas sat there, I'm like, nah, he run up in the man business, put his employee on his knees, put him on his knees, and then lay these niggas down with head taps. I'm like, oh, this
execution
nigga's a different
style.
type of nigga. And he beat a double homicide, son.
He beat that?
He beat a double homicide on the nigga brother and the employee. My nigga beat that shit.
I think beat
Damn.
execution style. God
Yeah,
damn.
that's what I'm saying, son.
That's a badass nigga. That nigga went and head tap two niggas execution style and beat that nigga better than OJ.
That's what I'm saying, son. And that's a double homie, son. This nigga was facing life.
Shit. We might have to look this nigga up, Daylight.
Oh yeah, nah. When Gotti send the article or whatever and shit, we'll definitely run it.
I
Cause
don't
it
know
has
all
to
this shit.
do with Mafia material and shit like that. We run the cases
Yeah,
and all.
son,
But
late
see,
yo.
here's the thing, Gotti, like with this shit, like we doing. See, a lot of niggas are like their only association like with the streets is that they probably grew up in an environment where it was active. They live in a zip code that's known for that activity and shit,
Yeah,
right? Where they be getting money, getting niggas smacked, you know what I mean? Some pimping, whatever. But they weren't actually involved. They weren't actually the niggas who made their neighborhood or their area like what it was. You were not a participant. Some of these niggas, and what I noticed, especially being on Clubhouse, is some of these niggas are their only association to the streets is that they were in street gangs. But
yeah.
was in the streets. These niggas ain't sell no dope. These niggas wasn't jack boys. These niggas wasn't doing no pimping. Like they wasn't even scammers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the scammer shit being occupying the streets is a new thing because that used to be a hustle reserved for, you know, females and rainbow mafia.
Yeah, it
members.
was gay. Yeah, it was rainbow niggas that did scammers. I remember back in the days, it was females and rainbow niggas. That was it.
Niggas who couldn't stand, motherfuckers who couldn't stand on a corner.
That's a fact. That's
You
a
know
whole
what I'm saying?
fact.
So my thing is like, also on top of that, I know I got a working knowledge of the law. So a lot of these niggas be reading paperwork and they can't even comprehend what the fuck they just read, let alone like the majority of people who are watching this shit.
Yo, they like when I hear some of these niggas talk about paperwork, they like, sorry, we'll cut your witness. When I hear some of these dudes talking paperwork or talking about snitches or anything dealing with pertaining to the streets, you could just hear like the females, the niggas, they not street motherfuckers. Like, especially in the niggas in his room. Like, none of them niggas is street motherfuckers. I'm hearing niggas talk about, yeah, we street niggas. So I'm like, if y'all so much street niggas, then why y'all niggas allowing this nigga to manipulate shit? Like, some of the shit, it's like y'all niggas gotta have opinions and challenge the nigga on the shit. They don't even challenge the nigga. They let the nigga say, and like, homie ain't really went to jail on some real street nigga shit. He went to jail for shooting a nigga 33 times with a motherfucking pellet gun, B.
Yeah, I heard you say that the other night.
That ain't no. And he said it on Vlad. He said, "Yo, I went to jail for shooting my neighbor 32 times with a BB gun, my nigga." So you ain't went to jail for shooting a nigga 32 times with the slammy. You ain't run up in a nigga spot. You basically shot the nigga 33 times with a pellet gun. That's a BB gun, nigga. So and it's a juvenile case. It's not even a motherfucking real street case. It's a fucking YO.
See, this is the whole shit about it, right? This is the thing I point out to Wax. Cause like, I'm from New York. I'm from Staten Island and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made my bones in Brooklyn, uptown, and shit like that. So look, I lived out in Cali for almost 6 years, right, Gotti?
Mm-hmm.
I caught a couple cases out of it, but I caught one, like, you know what I mean? I was fighting for a little minute and shit. So I've been in the county. I spoke to niggas from out there that done time and shit, you know what I mean? About to go and do some more time. So the whole thing with these, like, they call them CYA babies, right?
Yeah.
Is now there was a CYA spot called Nellis, right? And I think I heard Wack talk about he was in Nellis and shit. Now, given his age group, this is what you get. Because we have niggas like that in like New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, DFY babies, you know, Tryon.
Niggas who went to Spofford and Rikers Island and shit like that or whatever, like juvenile ward, at a certain era, they talk a certain way. And what happens is this. Some niggas, like my first conversation with Wack on Clubhouse came about because I said that this nigga was in the algorithm more than the artist that he managed.
That's a fact.
Like I see him in the game, I see him more than Blueface or whoever the fuck else he's supposed to be, you know, tapped in with. Shit, he working for Cash Money. I see him in the algorithm more than Stunner.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I was in Chuck room there for the cloud chase. And I guess Stan G must have brought him in there because White don't know me. Like, you know what I mean? And I was going on Clubhouse like that. Because I was going on there just like screen recording the replays and shit like that and posting them to my YouTube.
Yeah.
Especially when all that big meat shit was going on. Because
I remember that. I remember that room. Yeah.
Because I was in Atlanta like when all of that BMF shit was going on and shit like that. From like the end of 02 to like 05.
05.
You know what I mean? So all of this shit, whatever, I kind of know. And I know the niggas Wack was speaking on that was on the No Jumper platform with Sharp and shit like that.
Yeah.
So the whole shit was I'm running this content and then I finally just started going on the stages. me and bro have a conversation and shit, and then he start, arguing me back and forth. How am I more lit than my artist when, all this other shit or whatever. But meanwhile, he turned around and, contradicted the shit. So that's when I started really understanding, like, yo, this nigga will run with any story that he feel like he could sell. Like, you watch the loose cannon shit unfold. Yep. He knew that shit cap from the gate because he stole a whole nigga name.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact.
The real loose cannon is from Brooklyn.
Yep, that's a whole fact.
They got all the production credits and shit. But here's the shit, like, with me. So Wack dropped the audio of you with some transformer, you know what I'm saying, named Cotton is fine. Like, you want to speak on that shit? Because that's the shit everybody like.
Yeah, let me say this.
Hold on. That's the shit you was talking about the other night in that chick passion room, Gotti.
Yeah. So let me say this, right? So the nigga put this audio out, right? Cause I said what I said. I said, yo, the nigga put your brother there. He came in the room. Yeah, you talking about my wife. Nigga, I wasn't talking about your bitch. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your bitch. Nigga, like, your bitch was getting passed around. She was fucking with Big Chuck. She was fucking with King Yo. Nigga, I'm not talking to every nigga on hat, nigga. I'm not sweating or violating. You know what I'm saying? The bitch still follow me on Instagram, and you follow me, and I don't even follow. That's the weird shit, yo. Daylight in the world. That's the weird shit. I don't follow that nigga, but he follow me, son. That's the crazy part, son. Him ain't no chopper, son. So like, when I heard the audio when niggas was talking about it, I'm like, yo, the audio shit, come on, son. Like, you supposed to have crystal clear audio. You said the audio was this. You said R&B. Then you come out with some new audio. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas run fake plays, bro. And that's what them niggas do. None of them niggas have come with some real shit. They come with fake plays. And a lot of niggas wasn't believing this shit. That's why the nigga fell back. He ain't talking about it no more. Because the nigga ain't got no motion right now. His artist just came home from jail. Niggas ain't showing his artist no love like they show at Max B love. So he went at Max B. Come on, bro. Every time somebody getting more love than somebody affiliated with you, you in your feelings. Big Meech came home. You was in your feels. You with Blue Da Vinci. Oh yeah, Big Meech told. Yeah, all right. You say Big Meech told, whatever. But bro, they had you was lying, bro. You don't even know Meech. You never met the man. You say you never met the man. You never been around the man. But you going at the man so crazy and so hard. How are we gonna take the words from a nigga that basically is already considered a rat? They already said the man was this is an act. This is what the BMF niggas are saying. So why are we listening to somebody that they saying that they don't fuck with, that already got a personal animosity towards the nigga, so he already got an agenda? You Wack, that ain't your business. That's Blue Da Vinci. Blue Da Vinci and Meech's problem is Blue Da Vinci and Meech's problem. What do you got to do with Blue Da Vinci and all his problems? Let's look at it. He's in everybody politics, but don't know the niggas that he in the politics for. Let's keep it real, man.
Shit, I thought he knew these niggas.
He don't know none of these niggas he be talking about. He said, I don't know who Max B is. I never care who Max B is. I don't know who Max B is. So if you don't know who Max B is, you don't care who Max B is, why you speak about Max B? Why you basically talking about Max B? What you should be talking about is the nigga that clapped your brother. What you should be talking about is why niggas on Clubhouse was smashing R&B and got new pictures and got her playing with her pussy and all this. They got all this on R&B. Why is you arguing with niggas on the internet when niggas got your wife, the queen, in their phones? I talk about.
Wait, he married to her now?
Nah, he ain't married. That's his side chick. But he calling her wife.
He got divorced and shit like that. I'm like,
yeah, he ain't even get divorced. Hey, yo, look at that with his wife. Yo, I don't know if y'all heard it, Daylight and World, but y'all didn't hear what Gene Deal said? The nigga was on the boat ride and he was beefing with some Brooklyn niggas. That's why he really hate New York niggas. He beat with some Brooklyn niggas on K-Slay boat ride. They was dancing with his wife Kim. And he made it an issue, And them niggas is about to pop his bottle on the boat. Come on, man.
Dang.
That's why he really hate New York. Cause you be going like he be going so hard on New York and all up in New York politics, but it seemed like nigga, you just mad that a New York nigga wanted to fuck your wife on that boat, nigga, and wanted to
I
slide
mean,
off. They was dancing with her, and you was mad. K Slay saved your life, cause these were some Brooklyn Crip niggas that they
you
said
got
ran that was about to give him his issue.
you
I
gotta
don't know
realize
what
that
hood they was from, but they said they was about to give him his issue in that boat ride, son.
New York the only place that matters, so that's why we always get talked about, goddamn.
Facts, word.
And that's the shit that I did, like I said in like different rooms, the Western Conference, all this shit, whatever, like different regions, like on Clubhouse or whatever that be having their rooms and shit. I said, look, the only reason why y'all know all of the niggas, I said, and then y'all always say the same like 5 niggas. It's like it's Nicky Barnes, Alpo, fucking
Facts.
Takashi 6ix9ine, and you know what I mean, like a couple other niggas, right? And Frank Lucas and all this shit, right? So look, out of a city of 12 million people, and let's just say 5% are in the street, right? But out of a million motherfuckers, those are the only names that y'all got. And it's like, it's crazy because it's more. But here's the shit. Y'all niggas got snitches in y'all city too.
Yo, world
They they
of
snitches
daylight.
wasn't get
They
they
got a
snitches wasn't
lot of
getting money
snitches in
though.
that LA, bro. That's what I
They
don't
snitches
understand
wasn't
why
getting
they
money
acting
though.
like it's just New York, bro.
Let me tell
See,
you
but
something, bro.
here's the thing though. Hold on, here's the thing. See, people they'll talk that shit about Alpo. They like saying Alpo name. Alpo came home and still lived like he was before he went to jail.
Facts.
I don't know none of them niggas that come home and do like that. Them niggas come home and move to Arizona and shit.
That's
So
what I'm saying, bro. And like they snitches, let's keep it all the way real, right? They already said out their own mouth that they snitches go to Las Vegas, bro. Straight up.
Bro,
That's
listen,
come on, man.
I just told you, I lived in Northern California for almost 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like Caucasians out there, all kind of shit. So listen, I know how the shit be working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how niggas are not fuck like Northern California because the thing about it is niggas in Oakland and shit like that, they find out you bad work, nigga. You got to get the fuck out of Dodge. You
That's a
understand what I'm saying?
fact.
So it's like, see, and this is the whole shit, whatever I be saying, like, you know, when I be on, you know, with my Oakland niggas and shit, or my niggas just from the Bay and Central Valley and all that shit, is this. Them niggas don't never be in the shit like when it comes to all this like, you know, coastal politics and shit. Like them niggas be on some chill shit. You know what I mean? Like they do their little player 1-2, and it is what it is. And at the end of the day, we always fuck with niggas like Short and 40 and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact. That's a fact.
like, but we fuck with the LA nigga too, because this is the shit I always tell niggas. As far as the music shit goes, because the street niggas was going back and forth. Me and World talk about this shit all the time. Right, World? How like, bro, regular street niggas was going out to Cali and regular street niggas from Cali were coming out to New York and shit and functioning with niggas. Get to a bag, making
yeah,
plays and shit. So it's like the rap shit, what happened with the radio and MTV and who don't get played and shit like that, that's industry shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas is running off of like industry shit, and then they just want to do all these comparisons and bring up shit about the city. But it's like, bro, we've always been the standard.
That's a
Fuck
fact.
like the hip hop era, like going back to the early days, like you know what I'm saying, of the gangs in New York and shit, Dead Rabbits and all
nigga,
that
we been the
crazy shit.
standard of life, nigga.
You know what I mean? Like, and then every coast, if you really want to run it back on the gangster shit, like if you look at every region that got lit and you look at who went out there and turned the fucking lights on, Chicago, Al Capone, where that nigga from?
Brooklyn. New
You
York.
understand what I'm saying? Las Vegas, the West Coast, Mickey Cohen, Bugsy Siegel, all them shit. Where them niggas
All is
from?
Brooklyn niggas, New York niggas.
So the whole shit or whatever I'm saying is like, bro, the niggas who even set the tone of how like shit of like what's gangster, like what's gonna fly. Niggas came from the, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
from
they
the
came
roots.
from New York. That's a fact. I mean,
Well,
yo, listen, man. A lot of we gotta keep it all the way real, right? And I don't got no beef with West Coast niggas. I tell them all the time, like I like the Bay niggas over the LA niggas. I'm gonna just keep it real because them niggas ain't on none of that super tough. I'm a thorough gangster nigga, like all that. Like they about getting to a bag.
shout out 209
Yeah,
510 415. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out my nigga Gig, Young, all that shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
them niggas
Real.
about getting to a bag out there. But it's the LA niggas that be on that like. Cause we the hardest niggas and we this and that. Like, come on, bro. All that.
But yo, God, I just want to cut you because, like, you know what I mean? We running the content, listen to the whole shit, bro. And living out there, I met LA niggas who ain't on that.
Yeah.
Like,
There's some
shout out
LA
my
niggas
nigga
that's some
Mad,
cool niggas.
you know what I'm saying? Bro, shout out my nigga Madman and shit. I met this nigga in Atlanta, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga seen me at a showcase, right? Shout out Triple T in Atlanta and shit like that or whatever. You know, I like to give niggas they flowers and shit. But like, Madman with the nigga from LA, seen me perform and shit like that, didn't ask for no bread for no nothing, bro. That nigga was playing my music like for a decade straight. Even when I went and did my bid, this nigga still had my shit in rotation. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying, like a lot of shit just be, this is how I be knowing the niggas really been outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or been in, like moving
Yeah.
around and shit outside of their block. Cause shit don't be making sense to me.
Yo, it be the niggas. You know what I think? It be the niggas that never travel outside of LA that really hate niggas. It don't be the niggas that travel, that get to a bag. It be the niggas that like my cousin said straight up. He went out there. He said a nigga started beef with him. He had the Yankee fitted on. He just out there chilling. Nigga started beef with him. He said, yo, son, I'm not from no neighborhood out here. Nigga, I'm from Brooklyn, homie. That nigga was on some and them niggas don't understand, bro. Like niggas don't it ain't y'all politics like that, nigga. We got our own politics, my nigga. And it's
Hey,
no disrespect. But some
yeah,
niggas gotta understand we ain't from y'all jungle just like you ain't from our jungle. We ain't disrespecting y'all niggas. We got love for y'all niggas. But y'all niggas gotta leave y'all hoods and come see how niggas really give it up and live. Don't be talking move. This is my thing with them niggas. Don't talk movie shit what you seen in Pay the Fool. Don't be talking about Al Poe or Nicky Balls and all that, like thinking, all New York niggas is on that. Cause you got New York niggas that's neutral niggas. You got New York niggas that's on gang timing. Everybody ain't a gang banging nigga out here in New York. Some niggas get to the bag and still gangster. So that's why I don't get with them LA niggas. Like they think, all y'all New York niggas be dick riding us LA niggas. Like, come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
but see, here's the shit. Like I tell niggas how the gang shit in New York, you know what I mean, and why it was even able to like take the way it did. The first generation of niggas who became Bloods and shit were already legends in their own right. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Before, you know what I mean, they even started banging anything. That was some jail shit. You know what I mean? Like niggas know they could do the history of like fighting the oppression of the Latin Kings and then the Yetas and shit at the time. Because everybody couldn't be God Body and everybody damn sure couldn't be NOI.
That's a
You understand?
fact.
So now it's like the only way that you could just be a regular street nigga that, you know, whether you do robbery, you do shit, was you gonna, you know what I mean, run under, you know, that flag. Now niggas build that camaraderie and shit. At first, this shit is just on Rikers Island, but the niggas on Rikers Island start going up north. So now what happens when you build a camaraderie with niggas over a period of your 5-year, 10-year bid, and then you come back on the street? Those still are bros.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, the whole shit is the areas that these niggas control, them niggas would have did whatever them niggas said with the program. You understand what I'm saying? So if them niggas
Right.
came home and said it was going to be GD shit, it would have been GD shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, if it was some regular ass fly by night niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit would have never took hold the way it did. You know what I mean? The fact of the matter is, like, niggas have real influence. And niggas wasn't even doing it in the same fashion that motherfuckers was doing it, like, out there. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we was doing it on some mob shit. If you really want to be technical, niggas was doing it on some mob shit, on some revolutionary shit. It wasn't even on what them niggas is on. Them niggas is on what they on. We on what we on out here. Like that's what niggas gotta understand. New York niggas do what they do. We just do it a little more better. I ain't being arrogant, but we just do shit a little more better than a lot of niggas. They like, come on, man.
I mean, I think it just did, bro. This is a racketeering city, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's all about the scheme to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, shit, even in LA, like with the New York Yankee hat, I always tell the story how I was on Pico and Crenshaw, and I didn't even know at the time that this is like schoolyard territory and shit. This is where Blueface and shit is from. So I got a Yankee hat on, like I'm actually out there selling like my first mixtape and shit. This is around like 2007. So we in this little like Chinese food spot, you know what I mean? And we getting some food. We're gonna go back to the little motel we got. Niggas walk up in there, you know what I'm saying? Kind of deep. He's like, hey, cuz, where you from? So I'm like, I turn around and shit like that, and I like, address niggas. I don't even know who the fuck, you know what I mean, niggas saying. So I tell the niggas I'm from New York, son, like, you know what I mean? And then I get just looking like, niggas size me up and shit, realize I'm really from the city. First thing nigga asked me is if I ever seen the nigga camera. You know what I mean? Like the whole situation just turned cool. And then niggas started putting me on because I'm thinking like in Northern Cali, it's like in the Central Valley, niggas got Bloods and Crips and shit, but it's like, it's small. So niggas, you know what I mean? The town I'm in is like niggas don't, everybody know everybody. So niggas know who ain't with what. But the whole shit about it is like this. Niggas start putting me on about the hat. Like, different baseball teams mean different shit. And so that's how I got like hip to that. So like I said, it's some nigga that'll put you on. It's some nigga that just gonna be on bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Set tripping. And it's like this. It's get money niggas everywhere. It's crash out niggas everywhere. It's bitch ass niggas everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just how that shit be playing out. I've been to like 35 states, bro, and like that shit has been consistent. Like, you know what I mean? Like I run into real niggas that I still have relationship with to this day. And I run into niggas who, you know what I mean? It's like, man, that nigga was a sucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, luckily it just didn't turn into nothing. You know what I mean? Where niggas had to, go crazy. But
but you know something, like that's why I said like when I be talking to a lot of LA niggas, they be like, yo, son, like we ain't with what the fuck whack is on. You know what I'm saying? It be niggas that say, yo, we ain't with none of that. But then it be the niggas, like you said, the crash out niggas. And that's why I'll be like, yo, niggas ain't hating nobody, my nigga. A lot of niggas out here, we got love for the West, my nigga. A lot of niggas like to go out to the West, my nigga, and have a good time and chill. Even though niggas feel some type of way how, niggas left a lot of our legends out there and did them dirty. Let's keep it real. Like niggas did Big dirty out there. Niggas did Pop Smoke dirty out there. You understand what I'm saying? But I feel like the West Coast gotta stop all that, trying to like throw salt on New York every time, they go in this clubhouse shit and let that nigga starts that sucker shit, bro. Cause you got an issue with New York niggas. Don't be making it personal, my nigga. Talk about your West niggas. He don't go that hard on his West niggas. Like he go hard on East Coast niggas. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, you went at Mob JJ, you went at that one and that one, but nigga, all your content, all the names you talk about is New York niggas, man.
Nigga, I just told you New York the only place that matter, nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's why that nigga be mad.
Nigga, if New York was a part of the world, nobody would have nothing to talk about.
That's a whole fact.
I think whack shit like started all with when he went on his snitching like campaign, like trying to doing all the exposure shit. When everybody got on his top about him working with 6ix9ine after the whole Treyway shit, and like talking like, yo, you fucking with the snitch. So now this nigga is like, yo, but y'all support this nigga, but you know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna talk to me about 6ix9ine. And then it was just all of these New York niggas and shit. And now it's like that's where he started his little rampage at. And now it's just like it's content, it's money in the bag for him.
Yeah, that's where his money be at, to talk about the New York content, because that's what them niggas want to hear. You know, they don't want to hear about no West, because let's keep it all the way real. Right? And it's no knock on the West Coast rappers. But a lot of niggas don't know none of them West Coast rappers he was talking about or exposing, my nigga. Like, we ain't never heard none of them niggas' music. We don't hear none of them niggas out here unless you be out here in the West. You hear them niggas. But we don't up north. We don't hear these niggas. We don't know who these niggas is. I remember he did one room in Trolls Nation a long time ago about some West Coast niggas. And I'm like, who is that nigga? He said, yeah, the nigga signed to Snoop Dogg. He with Death Row. I'm like, all right, cool, but who is this nigga? But when he talk about the New York niggas, oh yeah, we gonna get the content, cause that's where his money is at. That's where his views come from. The New York niggas. Them other niggas don't make him no views.
I mean, you gotta think about, look, like even with the Blue Da Vinci shit, like he tried to clean that shit up, and they like a lot of these niggas, bro, like they'll just keep regurgitating this shit because that's the only shit they got. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the flavor of the month. And the whole shit is cut and clear, whatever that this nigga told. Because in order for you to take a safety valve, nigga talk all this other shit. But the number one thing I always point out to people when you take a safety valve is that you have to disclose to the government everything that you know. Because if they find out that you held some shit back later on, they can come back and charge you with the shit. You get what I'm saying? So we know that nigga did a full debriefing with the government. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, you don't talk to them people under no circumstances. Not for 8 minutes, not for fucking 2 hours, none of that shit. So, and then once it was just all out there and it was like bad and he couldn't deny it anymore because now it's like somebody that he got a closer relationship with is saying like, yeah, bro, that nigga bad. You know what I mean? Like he had the rolling 40s nigga that was saying how that nigga came on the yard and took a safety valve and shit, nigga would have packed him up, nigga would have stabbed him and shit.
Yo, they like the whole, like all them niggas, like all the BMF niggas that done did an interview from J-Bo on down, they already said, yo, dog's no good. So if them niggas saying that, why you arguing for the nigga like the way Wack? We're trying to jump out there. Oh, that's my man's. That's my homie. So of course you gonna be biased. That's your man's. That's your homie. But my nigga, if these niggas saying this about this nigga, and these niggas he got money with, and the nigga Jay Diggs, you mad with the nigga Jay Diggs? Because the nigga Jay Diggs said, yo, the nigga no good. So if the nigga say he no good, nigga, you shouldn't even jump out there. My nigga should have let that go and say, you know what? That ain't my business. I'm gonna let that go. But you made it personal because that's your man's.
Yeah, I mean, like Jay
That's
Diggs,
your man's enough.
your man's. But see, like Jay Diggs, see how I even found out about Blue telling or whatever was behind the whole Jay Diggs shit when he dropped the biography and all that shit. And then, talking about the whole three-way call with Meech and whatnot. So I just know that, Diggs was with the nigga when he got back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Diggs was the nigga that flew out to Atlanta to see the nigga when they had him in holding and shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, he definitely knew, like what was going on. And then the whole thing is that the shit came from Meech. Now, I ran the whole I ran a whole content or whatever and shit covering the 25 years of Tammy Cowens,
Yeah,
the chick that's kind of in the middle of all of this shit.
yeah.
And it's been telling since like so. Gotti, you watch the BMF series?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the whole series.
All right, so cool. So like you'll understand when I break this shit down. So there's they show the whole shit in Techwood Homes or whatever where they're beefing with the niggas from those projects and shit, right?
Yeah,
That crew is supposed to be a crew, I believe, called Down by Law. You know
yeah.
what I'm
That's the
saying?
nigga that's the nigga that had the Rolls Royce and shit. They locked up and shit. That's that nigga.
I don't know if he had the Rolls Royce. I just know the name of the crew.
Yeah.
But
Cause
here,
I
Talking
see the
about
nigga. I see the nigga. Cause they had showed the nigga on. I don't know what it was. I was watching a video, and I think it was one of them pages on Instagram, and he was like down with that crew that you talk about in Techwood and shit. Like he was a big drug dealer nigga out there.
oh yeah. So now you talking about the Miami nigga and shit. Now so
Yeah,
yeah, you talking about Big Ike,
yeah,
Ike Hicks. You understand what I'm saying? Out of Miami and shit. Liberty City, I believe.
yeah,
So he was the nigga that was like the big dog for the Miami boys.
yeah,
And them niggas going to Atlanta was like how New York niggas go upstate, you know what I'm saying, find a little town and
yeah,
do their thing. So they were into it with, some of the niggas in that area because Techwood wasn't the only project that they took over. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Or they
yeah,
started running shit in. So, but that was a main hub. So now they get that shit popping. So the niggas wasn't Haitian. You know what I mean? They was like some American. It might have been some Haitian niggas in the mix, just
yeah.
being that
But they was all black niggas from Miami.
but they was all black niggas and shit like that, and primarily from Liberty City. One of the
Yeah,
niggas that was out there is the nigga Convertible Burt. He got an interview on Vlad, and you know what I'm saying, Beehive, all this shit, whatever. He be doing his little runs and shit like that. Now, a lot of legendary niggas came out of the Miami boys and shit. Like a lot of like Miami niggas that started off hustling for Isaac, you know what I mean, went on to be big dogs in their respected like little territory.
yeah,
Now the whole crazy shit is when Meech and them like get out there, that's not even, I don't even think that's a thing like, at this point. You know what I mean? Like it's still
nah,
niggas in Atlanta to this day who have daddies who are Miami boys. Like they hooked up with some chick from Atlanta and had some kids with them and shit. And that was the era of Grady babies. But even the whole shit with the St. Louis shit, the Moors and all that shit or whatever, that was Jerry Lewis Bay. By the
yeah,
time that came about, like by the time Meech and them start fucking with J-Bo and Cuffy and all of that shit, nigga, all of that shit over with. You know what I mean? But Tammy Cowens was already telling on the dude Terry White. Terry White was into a little beef back and forth with the Miami boys because
yeah. That's the
converted.
nigga. That's the nigga I was talking about. That nigga right there, Terry
Terry
White.
White.
That's the nigga that he got locked up. I think it was 95 or something like that, like around that time. And he was the nigga that was like basically beefing with all the Miami boy niggas.
Yeah. Because Convertible Burt talked about how he didn't want to go over in the area where Terry White was at because he just left the war in Miami. He wasn't trying to start one in Atlanta.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
I remember he said that. Yeah,
So the whole shit is like she's one of the executive producers and shit like that. Now here's the crazy shit. She was in the mix with Cuffy or whatever, and they were gonna do a deal with MC Hammer's brother, Louis Burrell,
yeah,
with Lionsgate. Like Louis Burrell, I guess, was gonna hook them up with Lionsgate.
mm-hmm.
Now, what's interesting is that movie deal doesn't go through. But who owns Stars, nigga?
The nigga 50.
Lionsgate.
Lionsgate.
Lionsgate. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So now it's like, all right, we didn't do the movie, we did the series. And the whole crazy shit is that Tammy was in a relationship. The only real evidence or whatever that they had, the only time that Meech's name came up in any paperwork is the court transcript when the agent and Tammy Cowan, who he was sleeping with, you know what I mean, he was supposed to be her handler, said that Tammy Cowan started cooperating to get Meech's time cut. Now, the whole thing about it is, even for a third-party cooperator, there will be some paperwork that was signed like by all parties involved.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Who was getting, you know what I mean, the whole shit. Even the situation with this, like, well, how did he get his time cut? Meek got the same time cut that Southwest T got.
That's a
he
whole
just
fact.
got his shit 4 years later.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's it. And there's another story that Baby True from BMF told me and shit like that, where he said they had offered T, allegedly they offered T 15 years to like just take the whole rap because they had the 900 hours of wiretap or some crazy shit.
Yeah, because it was
him.
all T on the phone. They had mostly shit on T. Ain't really on Meech. All they said Meech was just in the club spending money on bottles and just partying. That's all he had with that nigga.
Yeah, so
balling.
You know. Yeah, man. So, you know, like that shit, you know, all of that shit or whatever was like evident, and anybody who was anyone, and especially that knew anyone involved, like, you know, Free Ooh-Wee, because they was running the whole campaign. Like they did the whole shit on Blue, you know, when they was that was the whole issue with Wack and Baby Truth's interview with Sharp on the No Jump shit. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, they don't even know, like, you know what I mean, these niggas not really BMF. Now, here's the crazy shit. I've known them niggas since, like, I'm older than them. I probably got 10 years on them niggas, right? So, the whole crazy shit is, Gotti, when I met these niggas, it didn't even dawn on me that it was, like, damn, 15 years ago. Like, these niggas was 16, 17 years old. When I met these niggas, they got the BMF chain. They in Detroit, my nigga. These niggas is not in Atlanta. These niggas is not like, these niggas are from 7 Mile and Prairie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the whole shit is like this. For 15 years, I watched these niggas run around the city, be in Atlanta, Las Vegas, all the place where you know BMF niggas to be. Being around like G Weeder, Pig, rest in peace, and all this shit about free G Weeder.
Free G Weeder, man. Free
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so here's my thing. These young niggas been running around for over a decade, doing this shit, being around all these niggas, ain't nobody check them.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, then you got to check your people.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the damn fact. That's how they putting in that work like that with the police.
Yeah.
And that was the shit Sharp said. Like, you know what I mean? When Wack and Adam did their reaction shit or whatever and shit, he was just like, yo, he's like, nigga been rocking them chains. And then they had new chains by the time they did that podcast. Like, so I'm just saying, well, listen, my nigga Baby True, if you go on that nigga social media and shit, at Baby True, BKABYTRUTH, you know what I'm saying? It's a picture of his son when he was first born with the little BMF chain on, nigga. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is, like, it's a lot of shit that get ran, and I understand, like, yo, I get it now because, like, I didn't get it before. Just me coming off of the streets and seeing, like, this shit play out, and I'm like, bro, why the fuck is niggas even talking about certain niggas, you know what I mean? And, like, motherfuckers ain't even in the media space. You just bringing niggas' names up for content. Now, the nigga Bimmy, I've been telling niggas that nigga told. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
yo, they like, yo, niggas argued me down today in the room. I don't think you was in there, son. They was arguing me down about that nigga. Yo, what you mean? The nigga Prince saying that he better, ain't no paperwork or baby, he ain't ratted. I'm like,
I
yo, my
mean,
nigga. So you
niggas
saying,
been waiting for Supreme to say it, and he said
yeah.
the shit.
So
So
so so so you telling me all these niggas, all these street niggas from Queens or down, even few Brooklyn niggas that all say, yo, this nigga told you try to say these niggas is lying. Like all these niggas is lying. Like this nigga didn't tell cause he driving in rapes and he in the music industry and all that. Oh, that nigga ain't tell. Like, come on, son. Like it's been rumors on that nigga.
So look, the whole shit with Preem talking about 85, right? Like he was telling in that shit that shit goes back 10 years from where I started. So you say you seen the before we came on the live and shit, you say you seen the E-Money bag joint I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Peep game. If you peep that, you know that Big Nose Troy, rest in peace.
Yo.
His whole beef with the Supreme team started because Bimmy, when he did the little shooting at Liberty, I don't know if it was Liberty Park or not, but one of the
Yeah,
parks,
at the tournament, at the basketball tournament.
Baisley Park,
Daisy Park,
I
yeah.
want to say it was. Now this is 95, right? And I'm working on a documentary. I'm doing a Mafia material piece on 50 Cent because
Yeah.
this shit connects a lot of dots and shit like that. I don't think niggas realize. But the whole shit is like this, right? This is also the year that 50 comes home from doing the shot shit,
Fact.
right? So biggest the hood basketball tournament, you know everybody out there and shit like that. We don't even gotta be there to know that. Troy gonna come out there, he get busy. Now, Bimmy say that he never gave a statement, or nigga come out and say that Bimmy told, or Troy said that Bimmy told him. That's why we the line. Bimmy said he went to Troy's lawyer and signed the affidavit to recant his statement.
That's a
Now, the
fact.
question I always asked in the actual documentary was, how the fuck you recant a statement that you never gave?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, that nigga, that's why I don't understand how niggas let that nigga slide with that, man. Like, I don't understand how you say you didn't sign an affidavit that you wasn't in no paperwork, they got it wrong, but you said you go in there to
shit.
recant it, and then you said, and this is why I said, yo, niggas gotta ask Tut. Cause he even put King Tut name in there. He said, yo, when a nigga
Damn.
Big Nose Troy came to him, he said at the Hit Factory, he said Tut was right there standing next to him, and he told the nigga Big Nose Troy that basically he was gonna go to his lawyer and they was gonna fix that shit and he was gonna recant the statement. So I'm trying to figure out how you gonna do something that you said you didn't do.
Yeah, that's a fact. And Tut was still on the streets and shit. Like, cause the first Mafia material documentary I did was on King Tut. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know what I
He
mean?
said
There's
the
a
nigga
whole
was right there with him. He said, yo, Tut was
Mhm.
standing right next to him. So that's why I said, yo, Bimmy, if Tut was standing right there, then you should the nigga home. Tut home. He got a whole
I need
YouTube
to
channel.
place that
You
nigga.
need to
yeah.
basically holler at the nigga Tut, have him confirm that Big Nose Troy ran down on you and told you about that work and fix it. Cause the nigga told Big Nose Troy's son the same shit. And the nigga said that's what happened. But I'm trying to figure out if that's what happened, why you ain't got that man to confirm it happened, bro?
That's a fact.
Well, I mean, shit, they always put that Tupac shit on Tut, and he came out and said he didn't even do that shit. And then the nigga who came out and said that he did it, and then how Tut told on him and all this other crazy
Yeah.
shit. Back to Isaac nigga, and they tried to like run with that shit. And here's the whole crazy shit. So the nigga is from Vanderbilt, right?
Yeah.
All right. I used to get money with a nigga who is tied in with like Calvin Klein, like that's his people and
Yeah.
shit. The
Yeah.
Klein
Yeah.
with his auntie and all that shit. So the nigga older than me. But that was a nigga I was, going out of town, doing little shit with it, whatever, and shit. We were doing music shit together and everything. So he was telling me a lot of shit because he like really from Brooklyn. Like I started hanging out in Brooklyn when I started like I couldn't go to school in Staten Island no more. He started sending me out to the Brooklyn school. I started being downtown. That's where a lot of Brooklyn niggas know me from. You know what I'm saying? So the whole shit is like fucking with dog. He was putting me on. So he said, yeah, bro. He said, when that nigga was outside, he said they was like the dancing niggas over there. Like he said, niggas was always dancing and shit. So I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. I said, but I don't know. I said, I don't know this nigga. He said, bro, I don't know this nigga. He said, that nigga from my era. He said, but he said, you know, he said, everybody's gonna have an opinion, bro. It's like certain niggas come home, that's the thing to do. You know what I mean? Is put the snip jacket on them. Like they try to do the shit with Back B. And I even like, you know, we did the content before, like, you know, we on Daylight Run now because they flagged my shit because I was trying to expose another snitch nigga.
Damn, what happened, bro?
Oh, I was trying to run the content on another on an informant nigga. You know what I'm saying? And they flagged me for like the third party. Hey, listen, right? So I don't know if you familiar with the dude Charles Cosby, Cocaine Cowboy.
Oh, the nigga that told Griselda that fuck shorty in the telly and shit. Yeah. I remember that nigga. Yeah, that nigga's a rat. That nigga's a cold rat.
So I'm gonna show you some real time shit or whatever. We could give me a second. I'm gonna pull this shit up real quick. Yeah, this shit get real mafia material.
Yeah, that nigga not good in the bait because I heard he can't even live up out there, man. Yeah.
Well, that's why he been in the Dominican Republic and shit. I ain't even think we would even get into all this shit, but fuck it, we on it.
Yeah, I remember watching that shit. That nigga said, yo, them niggas had, the nigga said I was a conflict of this shit. I told them niggas, he said I was in the witness protection, I fucked the chick and all that. I'm like, oh, this goofy nigga, man. He a goofy nigga.
So look, it's your boy Charles, right? Now, that's him with the bits, you know, booed up. That's I believe that's FCI Dublin, where she was held at. That bitch don't even look like she locked up. She on her
Hell no.
That's her hitman, Ribby. We'll talk about him in a minute.
Yeah.
So that's me and old boy, right?
Oh shit.
Me and the nigga is getting shit. I took that nigga to the Statue of Liberty and shit. He wanted to see the Statue of Liberty, so you know, is what it is. So here's the story. Like with me and Dog. When I was living out in Cali and shit, you know, I kind of just fell into the streets and shit. Mind you, like I'm on YN time, my nigga. I'm 22, 23.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I'm on all bullshit. So I end up meeting this nigga really on some MySpace shit because I started my boy PAT from Louisiana. He put me on the MySpace.
Yeah.
I was about to put out my first mixtape and shit. So I was like recording this shit like throughout 2006. I'm doing my little shit in the streets out there. And the nigga hit me up because I had these t-shirts and shit that said the rap game is the new drug game. But this is right after the whole BMF shit happened. And, you know, they was like, you know, hip hop cops and all this other crazy shit, you know, even before then.
Yeah.
So, you know, me and the niggas start politicking or whatever on the YouTube shit. Now, it's a lot of shit that was going on that, you know, with me personally and shit, where I never really linked up with the dude and whatever until about a year later, 2007. Mind you, he only lived 45 minutes from the town that I live in, right? So finally we meet, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, cool, you know what I mean? Like we rock, you know, me and we rocking out or whatever and shit. We kicked it a few times. I met him with his wife and shit at the time, you know, in the mall in Stockton, California. So he started telling me how, you know, he was messing with this girl, this chick, Griselda Blanco, and all this shit. Now I had never heard of Shorty.
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah,
what I mean? Like, even the sound they got, because I'm telling you, I said, bro, I'm just getting into like watching these DVDs with all these niggas because again, I'm in the streets. Like, I'm not,
yeah,
you're not really gonna impress me with no street shit, right? So anyway, the nigga tell me that Antoine Fuqua, the nigga who did Training Day, is gonna do a movie on his life. Cap, you understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, I didn't know at the time and shit, but he told me about the documentary. So, mind you, this is 2 years before the actual documentary come out. So I'm thinking like, all right, nigga, you know, he got some motion. He gonna do the movie shit. He told me like, yo, maybe you could do a song. Like I see you doing the music shit. You could do a song for the joint. So, you know, I'm quick with this shit, nigga. I go and like just do some shit and keep it in the stash just for when it comes. Like stay ready so I ain't gotta get ready.
Yeah.
Nigga, fast forward, you know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga, he start beefing with me. He fall out with me over the bitch or whatever and shit. And there's a whole phone call I gotta like from between me and this chick that he actually was mad at me about.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like breaking all this shit down. You know what I'm saying? And I was really just I was holding this shit because that's really how I got flagged. So I was running the content because I had the clips of the Vlad interview
yeah,
Yeah.
and the clip from the actual documentary. And so when I chopped it up, I'm thinking, you know, I'm good because if you make the shit different than the
yeah,
original version, they shouldn't flag it, right?
yeah. They did that to me one time. They like, so I know exactly what you.
Yeah. And so I did that shit, and so they struck my shit, you know what I mean? And that was the whole shit. So I had to make a whole nother page and then wait for like StreamYard to get the approval just so that we could do the interview. But we're gonna run that content or whatever and shit, you know what I mean, like another time and shit. That shit right there. But that right there is gonna be the flavor of the month. Nigga. Trust me when
Yeah,
I tell you.
that nigga's a different type of nigga. I'm not surprised he did some shit like that, bro.
Hey, the nigga still owe. Watch this shit. The nigga still owe me $85. I don't want the money. I'm just saying it's just kind of funny when the nigga sit here and tell you in 1997 he walked away from the game with 15 to 20 million that he could reach out and touch. But then you turning around and like you asking the ball $200 and you getting a nigga that grow like Bud in Iowa to send you $1,000 here, lying to these niggas, telling them that the cartel is after you and you got to stay in a hotel with your family and all this other crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, the shit is so wild. Like the conversation. Man, listen, I could. Hey, look, when I dropped this call,
Nah.
even who he say molested him and shit like that or whatever at the end of the call was kind of crazy too. But it's a lot going on with this nigga, man. But I know,
Damn, he got tied too.
huh?
So he got tied too. God damn.
Y'all want to hear the audio?
Man, run
Yeah,
that shit, man.
Shit.
Run that shit, man.
yeah, run that shit.
Hold on a second. Let me bring this
Niggas
shit
out
up.
here getting tied and shit, man. This shit crazy.
Nah, he ain't. Man, he went to some whole other shit. I ain't gonna lie. And then the fucking person who did it to him was gonna make the shit even more diabolical.
Mm-mm.
Yo, that nigga, yo, son, that nigga said, yo, I was the first black nigga in the cartel, my nigga. I'm like, yo, son, come on, man.
They gonna try to knock your motherfucking head off when they see you.
Yo, son, that nigga said, yo, we was gonna kidnap John F. Kennedy Jr. He said, yo,
Yeah,
I was
yo,
in the
look.
hotel.
Yup, that was the shit I was breaking down. Hold up. Wait. Let me bring this shit up.
That nigga diabolical. I'm gonna find out if his mother's still alive and find out what cartel he on the
Nah, his
road with.
mom died. His mom died. His
God
daddy
damn. I was gonna try to get it back. I was gonna try to offer that information. Get rid of him and his motherfucking mama for having his rat ass.
died. Hold on. I'm trying to find this motherfucker.
That bitch womb is polluted. Ain't that what, that's like you said the other night, God, your womb is polluted.
Yeah, wound is polluted, like my nigga Tony told our power at the dinner table, nigga, I can't have a fucking kid with us.
Yo, this shit right here, man. Got Bulletz Gotti in the motherfucking building. Mafia material, Mobcast.
Already.
Talking that shit.
Hit that motherfucking like if you in this bitch. Shit show.
Damn. That nigga Charles Cosby got motherfucking died.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you the whole story is we was cool, right? So look, while I'm waiting for this shit to pull up and all that. So we was actually cool, my nigga. And you know, before like all the Facebook shit became like the craze, like I knew this nigga, like, you know what I mean, before all of this shit. So now what happened is the documentary come out, he got his little Facebook fan club, and I guess he thought I was gonna be a member, but it's like, my nigga, you met me on a different time, like. And then the crazy shit is you gonna hear in the audio just how fucking like, all right, you would think this nigga got a documentary out and shit, right? So I would probably be the nigga clout chasing or whatever, saying that, you know, our relationship was more than what it was. You know what I mean? Like playing the shit up.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga doing this shit to me. But then when we fall out, it's like you want people to believe this whole bullshit ass narrative and shit like that. Like I'm something to play with. And you really finna hype one of these niggas up to try to crash out thinking they gonna win some brownie points with you. And that shit ain't gonna go nowhere but wrong, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So hold on a second. I'm gonna I actually got the audio clip on this shit.
So
That's
you
a
think
different
that
type
that
of
nigga
nigga. He
CC like just
diabolical.
in it to like have a beard?
Yeah, on God, yup. The longest beard he could find. To match all that dick he taking.
But I don't understand it with that.
Watch this shit.
So you think that that nigga CC like just in it to like have a beard?
Yeah, on God, yup. The longest beard he could find. To match all that dick he taking.
But I don't understand it with that man shit how this.
So look, that whole beer shit was when that nigga was on Facebook, like he would get into these little modes where he would write like these little posts and shit, and he would talk about certain things that happened in his life that people ain't know. And one particular post, he talked about how his brother, one of his brothers, had molested him when he was 5 years old.
Get the fuck
Whoa.
out
You
of
understand
here.
what I'm saying? So,
Nigga died, man.
so now the whole shit. Nah, he said because his mom had just died. I want to say, or I think his pops had just died. Cause that was when everybody started realizing that the nigga, you know, was like probably broke and shit. Because he was hitting niggas up, asking them for money and shit. At least this is what the nigga dude from Miami told me. You know what I mean? Who was on some shit. He said, what's up with your man? Why he hit me up asking me for money to get his daddy buried? Ain't his daddy the same one that left his mama for a man? So I'm like, bro, I don't know nothing about that. I said that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like at this point in time, he already knew what it was to me, like not asking me for no bread. Like that's why I was kind of happy that he ain't paid me back all the money that like the little bread I loaned him and shit. And really, it was the type of shit that you give to a nigga and you don't really care if you get it back or not. You said you were gonna pay me back, nigga. If you don't, you don't. You understand what I'm saying? I just never got to worry about you asking me for no bread again. You understand? But bro, this shit, but that was the whole shit whatever about the beard because Shorty, he tried to actually talk to her. And so she was on some shit like, yo, I think that nigga on the DL and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think he just be the hoes because he don't want people to know, you know, he like putting on the front. Cause this nigga was like on some habitual, you know, cheating type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was what's going on or whatever and shit with old with old Yellow and shit like that. That was what that shit was about.
That nigga a different type of nigga, man.
This nigga really sitting here saying how like we had whole Thanksgiving feast on multiple occasions. He's been to my spot in Harlem and in Cali
You
and
flew
all this
out
other
to
shit.
see his son
Huh?
when his son was born.
My nigga, nah, you mean like, I mean, I saw him after his son was born because he was out here with another bitch.
That's not how it wouldn't go. He couldn't, you couldn't make it when he was first born, so you sent the Air Force One, and then you came out later to see him.
Yo, listen, man, that Air Force One thing.
That lived there all his life, that lived right there, ain't even come see him, but you came to see him.
So that's crazy that he even told that story. But here's the whole crazy shit. Here's the whole crazy shit about Charles saying that shit. That nigga heard me like tell a story. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was talking and we were talking about some shit. And I said, yeah, I said most of my friends, because he said something about like, yo, you always got a fresh pair of Air Force Ones on. Even like when he used to give me a birthday shout out on his page, he used to say happy birthday to the realest nigga who ever put on a pair of Air Forces. Right? Mm-hmm. So now, he had said something about the Air Force. I'm like, oh yeah, I said these my go-tos and my favorites. I said to the point that usually when most of my partners or whatever, like when they have their kids, I said I bought them their first pair of Air Force Ones. You know, like little baby joints. So he literally took that story and sat here and told you that I bought a pair of Forces for little Cece. Yo, sorry.
You didn't?
No, nigga.
Dave, stop playing.
No, nigga, I didn't. Like, listen, check this out.
He
Mo.
showed me a picture of a pair of little Force Ones. He said you sent his son.
Listen to me. Listen to me, right?
Man,
now, this is how real this shit.
I think I deleted his messages.
This is how real this shit is, right? Now, peep this. Wouldn't it make me look... Hold on. But now, Mo, look. I'm just trying to paint the picture for you, right? Watch this shit. It would make me seem like more of a, you know what I'm saying, like a flex. Like if I said, yeah, you know, I bought that nigga kid some shoes. Like, I'm not even finna sit here and like support the lie even when it makes me look good. I didn't buy that nigga no fucking shit. Listen, even the shit that he...
But so that, like, that's the first shit. So this is the whole shit, bro. This nigga got all of these stories, and then when we fall out or whatever and shit, you want to sit here and spin this whole narrative and shit like you was doing something for me and shit, like, or like saying shit like, yo, you'll pay a nigga 10 rack to break my jaw and all that shit or whatever. And the whole thing I said is like, bruh, if you pay a nigga 10 rack to come and break my jaw, I hope he got half of it on him, because I'm taking that shit. I'm about to come up, nigga. You gotta be fucked up, man. But you know, the crazy thing about it is the nigga told, you know, that's just one part of this shit. Like that shit a whole 12-minute clip and shit. But this nigga, bro, had made up so much shit. He done ran so many like different plays. I believe that he can't go back to East Oakland because he wasn't really... Listen, he's saying that I took him all around the city and all that shit and all these different places. That nigga never could take me to Brookfield.
Wow.
When I first went to Brookfield Village and shit, when I first went to East Oakland, it ain't had nothing to do with that nigga. I was outside with the niggas in East Oakland and shit. Like, bro, even the whole crazy shit is, how do you tell people All right, guys, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Imagine a nigga saying, yo, I make $5,000 to $10,000 a day from all of my different business ventures, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the nigga daddy died of AIDS, and he hit you up and asked you if you could loan him some money to bury his pops.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense to you?
Nah.
Hell no.
But here's the shit. I met the nigga, like I said, in 2006. So, like, let's just say this. In 97, he said he left the drug game. He had 15, 20 million that he could reach out and touch. Cash money. Imagine 11 years later asking a nigga that at most, bro, like, I'm buying like my little 9-piece and flipping it. Like, you know what I mean? Breakdown type shit. Asking a nigga for $200. Like the ball, $200.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is, I'm not a pocket watching type of nigga and shit. Like, I'm the type of person like you could be a whole billionaire, and we go out to eat. Sometimes it's gonna be on me, cause just because you's a
Mm-hmm.
billionaire don't excuse me from being a friend.
That's a fact.
The drinks, homie.
Oh,
I'm
it's not
you
the
know, like
fact.
I'm gonna do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the whole shit. Like, when niggas started telling me about the little broke shit, I'm like, well, I never really paid attention to that nigga money. I think because I didn't understand why everybody was coming to me with all this personal shit when in my mind, bro, our relationship didn't get close until I caught my last case in Cali in 2009. And when I got out, that nigga was driving me back and forth or whatever from Merced to San Joaquin County where he lived at. I didn't realize at the time that I was paying him for the ride. So he wasn't doing me like no favor and shit. I was, look, it would be like, I'm gonna take the Greyhound or whatever and shit to get out there. That nigga hit me up and be like, oh, well, bro, I'll come and get you and shit. But I didn't know that the nigga needed the money. It wouldn't have made no difference to me anyway. If I fuck with you, I'll fuck with you. I would have paid more if I knew you needed the bread.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Say
I would have
motherfucker happen.
I gave the Greyhound nigga. I'm just giving you that shit, thinking, oh man, all this nigga needs is gas. Like, and that shit probably, whatever. But I'm getting to know this nigga kids, the whole 9 yards and shit like that or whatever. So the crazy thing that happens is I got into it with this Italian nigga in the Bronx. This is back in 2013, 2012 maybe, right? 2013. Put hands on the nigga. And it was funny because after we had the fight, that nigga say, you know who my father is. He pulled one of those, right? My dumb had go on Facebook and I put what kind of grown ass man get punched in the face by another grown ass man and ask that grown man, do you know who my father is? That's what I wrote, verbatim. So fast forward, his daughter, Shanice, you know what I mean? She already want to be social media famous and shit like that. She got a shot at. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shorty put this post on here, like talking crazy about somebody. So I go in the comments because, it's like, that's little sister and shit like that or whatever. She's just popping it. So then she start telling me, don't comment on my post, you two-faced ass nigga and all this other stuff. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? So it's like this. I'm not your friend, Shorty. I'm your daddy friend and shit like that. So I'm going to just talk to your daddy about his kid being out of pocket. The nigga Charles tell me you and Shanice is grown. Whatever y'all got going on is y'all business. Now, that's like, to me, I look at it as a nigga leaving his kid in the cage with a lion and then telling the lion don't eat the kid when you get hungry. Just wait for the steak. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, but I'm not letting nobody play with me. I don't give a fuck who kid it is, nigga or bitch. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I move different. So the whole that's where the whole shit started. I was in Miami on tour. Last conversation or whatever I remember having with this nigga. And he said, yeah, I heard you call my daughter a bitch. I said, well, she called me everything but a child of God, nigga. And he understood what I'm saying? So I said, but think about how many women, nigga daughters you called a bitch in your lifetime. So like, cut the shit with me, my nigga. Like, cause niggas get real self-righteous when it comes to their people.
That's
You know
a
what I
whole
mean?
fact.
And so he tell me, now mind you, I'm in Miami. This is supposed to be godmother country. But I'm on tour. I got another 2 weeks of touring out here. I'm going to all the little college spots. Nothing happened. I had a flyer for every show. Location and all, after party and all. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So look. He said, enjoy Miami, my nigga. I said, oh, trust me, I will. I'm out here with the Haitians, my nigga. I'm not worried about shit you got going on. But I'm out here with the only thing that matter right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my Zoes. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is the whole shit. This is the whole shit I just be saying though about niggas, bro. A lot of niggas don't be, even Lil D from Oakland. Shout out Lil D. You know, he was running the ship, whatever, after Felix Mitchell left. He said, who's Charles Cobb?
Man, you know what the fuck the nigga was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I don't know, bro. Like, and then my nigga Young, well, you know Young, he be in the room with us and shit.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the story that he told about Banana, his man that put him on and showed him how to whip that bitch up and shit. He said, yeah, Banana ain't even like die like how that nigga described it. And he wasn't involved in that shit, whatever the little get
Oh
back
yeah.
situation.
That's something he was talking about in the beginning of the joint that put him into the game. Yeah. I remember that. He said the nigga died some type of
Well, he got
robbery.
shot.
Yeah, got shot
Yeah.
and shit.
On Montgomery and Sound Elmo, I think, or whatever he said. But they saying that like the way he described the whole situation, it didn't go like that. And he damn sure, like he was saying that the nigga damn sure wasn't involved in no shit. That was the nigga that was putting me on about to do Rudy Henderson, who is actually the nigga Ebro that was at Hot 97, the old
The
man.
big nigga, the big brolic nigga you talking about, right?
I don't know if he looked big, but I only seen court sketches of the nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
I know you talking about. He was the big dog out there in Oakland.
Yeah, but he died, like he got killed and shit like that or whatever.
Oh, that's Ebro Pops?
That's Ebro's uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
So that's why that nigga be talking. That's why that nigga be talking spicy like he be talking.
I never understood that shit, but my nigga Young that I be on that be on Clubhouse or whatever and shit, like with us and shit, he was the one that put me on to that shit because he from Northern Cali, he from EPA, Oakland, all that shit or whatever. So he know all that history and shit. You know what I mean? We be chopping it up and shit. That's why Cliff be mad, bro. Like we'll be in the room and that nigga, like we'll start talking like, you know, little street politics, the history and all that shit. And then, you know, this nigga don't like that shit because his street resume is trash. Are you familiar with this nigga's street resume?
Yeah, I heard a little bit. I ain't hear all of it. I heard a little bit.
Yo, you know it ain't a Lennox that he's safe on?
Oh.
Like, just imagine this, right? The way he described it, because, you know, he say he got shot in the head, right? He was blood. He got shot in the head. He dropped his flag. He moved to Jersey. You understand what I'm saying? Then he got beat in his head with a pistol or some blunt object, according to the police report. And then niggas ran up in his house, like where he lived with his mom and shit like that, and beat the shit out of him. His uncles had to jump in and everything.
Damn.
Hey, yo, Gotti, like, this interview been going dope. I just want to let you know and shit like that. You know, gotta be careful. I'm pretty sure you know this already with the Hassan shit. This is another nigga.
Yeah, man.
This is another suspect, Fruity Pebbles ass nigga. Like, Cause see me, bro, I'm gonna just keep it G. Like I can fuck with a nigga, and I'm just gonna tell you when shit look crazy. You understand what I'm saying?
Damn, B.
That's just what it is with me. So it's like, bro, this shit ain't adding up because now we getting into this little shit on Clubhouse. I'm playing.
Yeah.
You sitting here serious. You want to fight and shit. Talk about if I pull up to your birthday party and fight you, you'll leave Clubhouse. I'm like, nigga.
Oh, that's crazy. Man.
If I pull up to your birthday party and shit like that, fuck Clubhouse. You gonna leave your feet, nigga. Back pockets.
Damn.
I'm gonna have your collar on the floor. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga? But yeah, man, that nigga, just so you know, man, that nigga hiding out or whatever and shit. He trying to hide out in your room and shit, making sure I don't come in there and terrorize his ass.
Damn. Damn. I ain't know that. I ain't know that, man. I be seeing the chat, my nigga, but I ain't know y'all be going in the fucking group chat on IG, my nigga.
Yeah, man, you know that past world chat, the only chat that matters right now, man. Like it should get crazy in there. Shit get real crazy.
Damn, man.
Shit, what's next for Bulletz Gotti?
Oh man, I'm just working, man. Just doing this book and shit, this screenplay and shit. Just chilling, man. I'm just laughing at this shit, man. Niggas is all out beefing.
Listen, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like when I heard the audio, right? Because I was like, like late for the party with all this shit. I be like chopping up all this other content. So sometimes I know what I cover. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. I'm listening to this shit like this shit sound crazy, my nigga. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be who I was if I sat here and you know what I'm saying? Like and like, just sugarcoated the shit. The shit sound wild. Like, and the crazy thing about it is, nigga, when I'm actually listening to it, I'm in the streets. I'm in Brooklyn, right? So the shit is in my headphones, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm literally stopping like halfway in my tracks and shit. Like, boy, this shit can't. I said, yo, I hope this shit ain't for real. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I really wanted you to come on here. You know what I'm saying? And like do it because the whole shit about it is this is the level playing field, right? Like, I'm gonna take everybody's word for their shit. You know what I'm saying? Until like further receipts come out. Then it's just like, all right, my nigga, you know what I mean? We're gonna see what the fuck, you know what I mean? We're gonna see what's going on. You know what I mean? Because like I don't have no pick.
Yeah.
Like even to the point where like the whole Charles Cosby shit, and I was gonna run that on a whole nother like episode. But we end up getting into some of it, here. Like I'll get into the rest of the audio later because that shit get crazy. But the whole shit is that I don't care who it is. Like I just reported some shit or whatever in my neighborhood and shit where this chick ran this other chick over with a car who had broke her mom's arm, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the month. Yeah, the shit was crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit is madness. Like, but so it's like I don't have no pick on who I put, you know what I mean, like on the chopping block. Like my whole thing is this. My motto is you're gonna be a Conrad or content. Either way, I'm gonna do the fucking job. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, but what I really want to ask you about is this. The first thing I ever saw concerning, like, you know what I mean, you, was the footage with the, I guess they call it a kidnapping or whatever and shit like that, right? So I heard niggas saying different shit, but niggas like joking and shit like that.
Yeah.
So what was that? Like, so I heard niggas say something about a song, like you diss some niggas, some niggas.
So this what happened. This what happened. So Me and son had an argument. It wasn't even no diss. Me and son had an argument. I called son up. You understand what I'm saying? I said, yo, let's link, let's squash this shit, my nigga. It ain't even that serious. Niggas was saucy. I understand you was upset with what I said. It is what it is. I pulls up. It was dark. It was real dark. So niggas can't really see, how the niggas came at me. It was about 5 of them. They came at me, you know what I'm saying? They walked up, we talking. I dapped everybody up. So I didn't know that they was gonna pull cameras out. That's why I told them, nah, turn the cameras off. But it was, like I said, it was 5 of them niggas on me. So when they was
Oh, so it
talking,
was 5 of them niggas?
it was 5 of them. They
Because
pulled up.
I thought like the way it sounded like it was 3 of them niggas. It sounded like
Nah,
it was
nah,
2
nah.
niggas
It's a.
and
See, that's
a
why.
nigga holding the camera.
Nah, so it was a nigga holding the camera, right? But if you watch the beginning of the video, it's other niggas talking in the beginning of the shit. So it ain't just 3 niggas or 4 niggas. It's
Yeah,
other
yeah. It
niggas
sounded
talking.
like a lot of niggas.
Yeah, it was a lot of niggas. So when they cornered me, I ain't see them niggas until I walked up on them niggas. Cause them niggas,
Video and shit, but yeah.
yeah, when they walked up on me, that's when I saw them niggas. But like my man's, the dude that was holding the camera, he was supposed to set it off on them niggas. And I got the video on my channel where niggas snuffed him for not setting it off on them niggas. Cause he knew me. And he was supposed to, he wasn't even supposed to allow them niggas to do that. You understand what I'm saying? And it was on GP purposes, he's supposed to handle his business and shut that shit the fuck down. And we caught him.
So who snuffed him? The nigga that he was with, like one of the 4 niggas snuffed him for
Nah.
not setting it?
A nigga, my man's had caught him. Caught him after that and snuffed him on the block. Told him come to the window. Why you let that happen? Had that whole situation. I got the video on my channel. I just put it on private because I don't want to incriminate my mans. Because it was more to that. Niggas was extorting the nigga and all that. I don't want to get my mans indicted because the police was involved and all that. So I told him I'm gonna put that shit on private. So that's why I tell people, like, I don't even talk about that situation. Like, them niggas don't even live in New York. Like, one of the niggas live in Florida. The other niggas was circling the nigga house, shot the nigga house up and all that. He moved from Brooklyn. So it's shit that I don't even want to talk about. That's why I tell niggas, I don't even argue with niggas or this internet. Them niggas, I ask niggas all the time, y'all want to meet the niggas, interview the niggas. Bring the niggas outside. Let them go do the interview with the niggas in the house. Do the video with the niggas in the hood. See if them niggas go back to the block and do the interview. They can't do it. Cause niggas done shot the nigga house up and ran the nigga out of Brooklyn. So the niggas now living out there in West Virginia right now.
But yeah.
Hey, so that's why like that. They like I tell niggas like, yo, bro, I'm saying this on your platform because I fuck with niggas. But like these niggas not even in New York. Only nigga that's in New York is the nigga that was holding the camera and niggas caught him.
Yeah, see, the only shit I tell you, my nigga, is like this. As when I was watching the video, this is the type of nigga I am. No bullshit. The one thing I probably would have did in all of that, if I didn't have it on me, because like I noticed y'all crossed a couple streets, like it was a little walk. Like I saw it was like 10 minutes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But
shit like I ain't gonna lie though. Like them niggas, I ain't going front. I was gonna get the fuck up out of there. But like I told you, when them niggas cornered me, I ain't even see them niggas because I only saw him, the other nigga that was with him, and then these other niggas just came out of nowhere and started walking up on me. And that's why I said, and my man said to homie, like, yo, you know the homie, bro. You supposed to snuff them niggas or do and call niggas on GP and shut that shit all the way the fuck down. That's why that nigga and son begged me. He like, yo, son, yo, tell them niggas, man, yo, please, bro, tell them niggas, listen, man, I got a job, man. I don't want to pay these niggas. I said, all right, my nigga, I'm gonna tell them niggas I'm gonna make sure them niggas don't press you no more about no money. And them niggas, they stop pressing nigga about money. But the other two niggas, they don't even live in New York, bro. That's why when niggas be like, yo, why you ain't get to... Yo, bro, they got ran out of New York. Niggas shot the nigga house up. They ran him out of New York. I can't do nothing to no nigga that house gets shot up. And the other nigga run to Florida. I can't do nothing to these niggas.
See, me, I ain't gonna lie. Once we would have crossed, if we would even got to the 3rd Street, nigga, one of them niggas would have got thrown into a car. Cause I'm like,
yeah,
from experience, like nigga, I just grab a nigga by the arm, and swing that nigga in front of a bus. Cause I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, right? See, shit like that is like, it's a shocker. Like niggas ain't expecting it.
Yeah.
So I don't care what would have happened, like 5-3, you know what I mean? Niggas would have been shocked by that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo.
Yo, fact, my nigga. Fact.
Nigga, what that shit happened in Brooklyn?
Nah, that happened in Queens, my nigga. That wasn't even in Brooklyn.
Damn.
They caught me in Queens. That's why, like I said, bro, when I went out there, I went dolly, bro. Like, I didn't know them niggas was coming like that, bro. That's why, like, the nigga that held the camera, that's why niggas went hard on him, bro, because, my nigga, you should have stopped. You should have called niggas on GP. When them niggas was distracted going to the store, you should have gave niggas the drop.
So you got backdoored.
I got backdoored that day. That's what happened. They caught me, you know, and I tell niggas, I got caught lacking. If that happened to any nigga, that's why I don't understand this, right? Daylight and World. Any nigga that been in the streets, you know, bro, anybody can get backdoored and get lined the fuck up. That's a part of the streets, my nigga. It happens to the best of them, my nigga. It happens to the best. I don't see niggas get backdoored by females. I don't see niggas get backdoored going to the strip club, going to the nightclub. That's regular street shit. So civilians is gonna be like, oh, how you let that? Use a civilian. You don't know about getting backdoored because that's not your weight. That's not how you live. Backdoor happened to niggas that backdoored other niggas, and then niggas just it just happened. It's karma, my nigga. That's life. I can't get mad. You know, that come with the game.
Like that shit. But yeah, that was the whole shit.
Yeah,
man, what up?
like,
no, go ahead.
I was, you know, and I'm not like right now, I'm not even mad about that shit. What I'm really mad is like y'all talking to a nigga that can't come back to New York. Like I can't, I'm not gonna talk to no nigga that can't come back to New York that literally had to move out because niggas shot his crib up constantly, repeatedly. Like I wouldn't feel safe, my nigga. I go back in my hood. I can walk around, say what up to niggas. He can't.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. You know, it's a lot
You know
of
how
niggas
that
like,
shit be? Yo, they like, you know how that shit be? Niggas that can't come back in their hood, bro. It's a different type of thing, bro.
I always tell niggas, bro, I run into a lot of niggas and I say this. I still go every place, even all the places I've been outside of New York. There's no place that I've been once that I can't go back to a second time.
Fact.
And not only can I go back, but it's gonna be some real motherfuckers in that city happy to see a nigga.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's different, bro.
So, you know, look, everybody got their person, you know, like got their people that they fuck with. And it's like this. You know that if you fuck with somebody, you definitely fuck with somebody. Everybody is somebody's op. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just in that person's head. Everybody's somebody's op. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I think in the content space, I think the people who do well are the motherfuckers who realize that sometimes you're gonna be, it's like wrestling. Like sometimes you're gonna be the heel, sometimes you're gonna be the fucking hero. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it is. That's what it is.
Like
Like,
it rotates. Like, see, even with you, I look at this shit like, you know, we've been going on this whole Cliff Poe shit, you know what I mean? Like cooking this nigga. And you know, I know you gonna go and do your due diligence and shit once this is over.
oh yeah, you know how I'm, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna see what the fuck going on with that, son. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
like
lie.
this shit is different. But you know, I said 40 days and 40 nights I was gonna make it rain like hell on this nigga. But I done like kind of lost track of the days and shit like that. So I'm gonna call it 2 weeks.
Hey yo, Daylight, hold up, Daylight. Yo, what the fuck happened with you and the and Shorty, B? The Donna chick, man. I saw that shit, bro.
The what?
The Donna chick, man. What happened with the Donna chick, my nigga?
Oh, nah, cause she came in copping pleas and shit. Cause like, all right, so look, when I was in the joint, when I was in the room, and the whole shit started with Cliff, somebody said how like Donna was in the room saying that she ain't like me, but the nigga Cliff got me blocked and shit, right? So I can't be
Oh.
able to hear what's going on and shit. So niggas is just coming to me letting me know what's happening. So I'm like, damn. I said, I ain't even say nothing to this goddamn breadstick looking bitch. Now, what's crazy is I made a little meme of her with Nucky Thompson from Boardwalk Empire. And I was
Oh
binge
shit.
watching Boardwalk Empire. You feel me? And so when I was hold on, matter of fact, I got the no, I keep all my slides and shit. You gotta keep the slides, man. You know what I'm saying? Because content is king. Shit. Fuck is this shit? I think this. Shit. But yeah. So anyway, when I'm watching Boardwalk Empire, it's the part where the nigga say, nigga tell the nigga Nucky and shit that he said you look like a fucking breadstick in a suit. So when I was looking at the little hoe and shit, I realized I'm like, yo, this bitch look like a fucking breadstick with curls. And so I put her face next to Nucky Thompson and shit like that, because it's like, so now she see the PTR and shit on Clubhouse, and she coming there like, what did I do? What did I do? And I'm like, bitch, you know what you did. You just don't know how I know. That's your problem. I said, that's what's really frustrating you. It's like, how does this nigga keep knowing we got him blocked? He's not supposed to be Deborah Cox and shit like that. Nobody's supposed to be here. Goofy ass, like nigga, I'm the light, nigga. Nigga says everything done in the darkness or whatever gotta come through me, nigga. What are you talking about? This shit is different. Hold on. We gonna bring this shit up. I got it. I found it. Shit right here. So look, this is the whole spill right here, guys. So this is the original shit, right? The death of the clout chasers from the Gotti gang who was too whack to keep it 100. You see how I did the whole play on the title, nigga?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That's how you trick an algorithm and shit. So right here, you got Donna J. Plump. You got Cliff, the fluffy professor, the fluffy deflector, you know, because he always be deflecting this shit. And then you got Jerica. You know Jerica?
Yeah.
Like have backup dancers and shit like that. That's why she in the goddamn top flight security uniform. Like a damn bitch. You know what I'm saying? So look. You know, because they all in hiding, bro. They all got me like, you know, blocked and whatnot. You know, that clip right there, the fluffy deflector. I like to show my process. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the world see what I see. Yeah. They did that paperwork or whatever and shit about what happened in Jersey. You know what happened to him in Jersey?
Nah.
Oh, man. So let me tell you a little story. So, Clifford Pollard, a.k.a. Cliff Ho, formerly J.R. Ryder / Dipset backup dancer. This nigga had moved out of Jersey after he got shot and dropped his flag and whatnot. And the boy was at a club one time called Knockouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in the area of Sanford Avenue and Lenox Street. Keep that in mind. Because according to him, bro, he got shot in his head on Lenox Avenue, right? Now, here's what's interesting. He's at the club. Supposedly inside the club, he had the argument with some gentlemen, all who had dreadlocks, according to the, you know, the statement. And the boy, like, he leave the club. He go to the Mead Family Market on Sanford Avenue off of Lenox Street, at which time he was confronted by 4 men with dreadlocks. They pressed him. They asked him for his money. Hold on. They asked him for his money. At which time he handed them $1.25 per the report. After he gave him the $1.25, somebody busted him upside his head with a blunt instrument.
Yo, that's crazy, B.
So look, after they busted him in his head, according to him, he was knocked unconscious.
Damn.
When he woke up, the nigga tried to get back in his car. He was bleeding profusely. And when he drove the car, when he felt like he was out of harm's way, he stopped and the police pulled up on him because he had made a traffic violation. They jump out on him, they see he's bleeding, and you know, they issue him 5 traffic citations. He refused, according to the officer, he refused medical attention. Then the nigga goes home to his mama. Mama goes to Mountainside Hospital in Jersey. I want to say Glen Oaks, if I remember correctly. Because he had the paperwork removed, Gotti, when he realized I was going to do the content, he had that shit sealed. Because when I went back on the site, I couldn't get it. Gone. It went poof. So look. So now he go to the Mountainside Hospital or whatever and shit. At this point, he's talked to 2 different police officers. He talked to the police officers on the scene, told them what happened, and he got busted inside his head and robbed. Now, you only gave them people $1.25. I wouldn't have been sitting up there telling nobody that somebody robbed you.
That's crazy. That is fucking crazy.
So now he's at the hospital, he gets stitches, you know what I'm saying? And then he files a lawsuit against the police officers for not giving him immediate medical attention. But according to the police officer's report, he refused medical attention.
Oh, so after he got hit, he refused to go to the hospital?
Yeah, when the cop pulled up on him and gave him the citations and shit,
Yeah.
he refused medical attention.
Oh.
And so now the nigga want to sue the cops and say that they didn't get him quick medical attention. But he only wanted to do that shit because his bum ass realized that he had to pay them goddamn traffic citation. So now you want to play the victim and shit like that or whatever and try to get some of that money back. But the whole shit is the nigga on Clubhouse named 5K or whatever and shit who gave that whole story. And supposedly it's some other niggas in the Jersey room and shit who know what happened, who know who did it to the nigga. All I'm gonna say is the name of the person who did it. There's a movie named after the nigga where he snapped up a bitch named Jane and started swinging through the jungle.
Oh shit.
And the statute of limitations is up or whatever on that shit or whatever. So Bowman really ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought it'd be fun to play it like that or whatever and shit. Shout out to Disney. Well, yeah, that's the story of Cliff Poe the Hoe.
Damn.
Yeah, like that nigga. I would call him your backup dancer. I ain't gonna lie to you, Gotti. I would call it that nigga. I said, yo, you nothing but Bulletz Gotti backup dancer.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Damn. I thought he was still blood. I didn't know he dropped his flag.
Oh man, let me tell you something. That nigga dropped his flag like how Bishop dropped Q off the roof in Juice.
Damn.
That flag was screaming, Cliff, pull me up. Don't let me go. Oh shit, he dropped that bitch. I'll be wondering what hit the floor faster, his flag or his body when them goddamn niggas bust upside his head or when they shot him.
That's
What
crazy.
you think hit the floor faster, Gotti? His body or that flag?
Damn, that's hard one. That's hard. That's crazy, yo.
Gotti, what you think about the drop your flag challenge?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, right? It's kind of touchy though, man, cause it's like I respect it though, but then again, it's like, I mean, if it's for the young niggas, yeah, but for the niggas that already bled, they homies done died for that shit, and they got tattoos on them with their homies and all that. They done let it go. It's kind of hard to tell niggas to do that, and niggas been banging for years. So it's kind of like I get it, but it's like I think that if you gonna drop your flag, then yeah, we respect it. But you can't just tell a whole nation of niggas to just drop their flag, son. It's niggas, and you ain't got nothing for niggas to do, man. You ain't got an outlet. I can't see, bro. Like if niggas got an outlet, then yeah, I'm with it. But if you ain't got an outlet for niggas, it's like I don't know, bro, cause it's a lot of niggas blood. They bled, sweat, and tears for that blood shit, man. Or Crip shit or whatever niggas is. But a lot of niggas in New York, man, they bled for that shit, man. They done stained a lot of niggas. They done lost a lot of niggas, man. So that's kind of hard, man.
Well, what you think about the drop your flag challenge?
That nigga World done over there. He donezo.
Oh shit, my nigga gone. Huh?
That nigga donezo, B.
Oh shit.
That nigga World donezo, man. That nigga knocked out. That nigga knocked out.
Yeah, we normally, I ain't gonna lie, Gotti, we been in this bitch or whatever and shit, running it up and shit, cause like, we normally be doing like an hour and a half.
Yeah, man, we've been here almost like 3 hours, B.
Yeah, nigga, so, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you got like shit to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on it, but.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, when
nigga,
the channel coming back though, man?
Oh, like I'll be back in like 2 weeks and shit.
Oh damn, they hit you. Oh yeah, I know what that is, man. They hit you with the.
Cause you know what crazy? So the first time I got clipped,
yeah,
I was doing I think I was even doing a BMF reaction, like for the series finale, like when the whole shit ended.
Yeah.
Recapping and doing the whole shit. So, like I said, my understanding of the YouTube rules is as long as I sit here and I don't long as I sit here and I make the shit different and I edit it and cut shit out or whatever,
You ain't using the reuse
I'll
shit.
be good, right?
Yeah.
And like they flagged my shit. So that was the first one, and it was ever they put me on for a week. And then, they tried to hit me or whatever for the Canelo Crawford fight. And I'm like, damn, nigga, like, how the fuck? I mean, I get they be having the rights, the
Yo,
official
YouTube be on
niggas.
some bullshit, daylight, because I'm gonna keep it a
But I'm
bean
like,
with
bro, it's a whole boxing match. I'm doing a recap. I'm not even doing the words. I'm actually
you.
just putting the visual, and I'm like calling the goddamn fight like how an announcer would call a fight,
Yeah.
doing the highlights or whatever. I'm not doing the
Yeah.
whole fight. I'm doing
Yo, they
30.
did that to me. Yo, daylight, they did that shit to me, son. Cause I did I don't know what the fuck I did a reaction to, son. And them niggas, they hit my shit and they said I was using I'm like, yo, how the fuck I'm using copyrighted shit? And I'm only using like a second, my nigga. I ain't even use like a whole fucking like 3 or 2 minutes. I use like, but YouTube be on that bullshit, man. They be on that bullshit a lot of times. So now I just say fuck it. I ain't using no copyrighted clips. I'm not
Yeah,
using
that's
nothing
what
that's I'm not using nothing that's not mine because I know these niggas will hit you just for that bullshit, bro.
yeah. I just like nigga. I don't. I just got this shit monetized. Like little about a year ago. Like what I'm saying. Like probably either at the 1 year anniversary or approaching. Right. So my whole shit is like this, bro. I can see if I was a nigga like I'm out here racking up like hundreds of thousands, millions of views on niggas,
Yeah,
and like every upload. I'm like, why the
yeah,
fuck you want to fuck with me, nigga? I said, cause for real, I said, nowhere else or whatever could you niggas even like lay claim and shit like that. I just taking that shit and going on about my business.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that E money in the King Touch shit, them shits is fire though, bro.
Yeah, I'm bringing them shit back, my nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you, cause even when I be taking like little like breaks and shit, cause I be kind of like, man, this shit bullshit. Cause I be putting a lot into the visual aspect. Like if you look at a lot of these channels that do these street documentaries,
Yeah,
it's like them niggas just have like one or two pictures up, and you know what I mean. Like they'll kind of give the shit, and then half of the time they be having the information wrong. Like I got a Pacer account to pull up all the federal paperwork and all this
yep,
shit. Like I'll pay to do that shit. I'll, you know what I mean, like really pay to get into like newspaper archives and pull the real article up and do all this research. And then it'll still be niggas that wanna challenge like the shit. And it's like, yo, listen, bro. I'm not even here trying to spin a narrative. I'm telling you, anything I say either came out of a nigga mouth himself,
yep.
is in court documents or in the newspaper. Take that shit up with them niggas.
That's a fact. Yo, daylight. Before you had came in my room, son, niggas argue me down about that. Bimmy, about two niggas in there argue me down about Bimmy, son. I'm playing them the audio out of Preem mouth, saying, yo, the nigga told 40 years. Nigga gonna tell me, oh, that ain't true. What the fuck? That nigga bitter. That nigga been me out here driving rapes. That nigga was with Russell Simmons working for Def Jam. How that nigga ratted, son? That nigga was holding niggas down. What you mean? I'm like, yo, my nigga, whatever, B. Y'all got it.
Yeah, but niggas, bro, as long as a nigga like a nigga, it's always gonna be, it's always gonna be some shit. Niggas always gonna pick sides and do the little funny shit.
Yeah,
You know,
man. Them niggas
it's
be
just,
biased.
it's just the nature of the shit. I knew I knew what time it was or whatever and shit in the clubhouse shit. Like I said, when niggas was sitting here and trying to like co-sign what this nigga Blue Da Vinci did and act like this nigga ain't told and all this shit.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like nigga got a safety valve, son. And I didn't understand like the death of the cloud chaser. I didn't understand whack trying to hold up Blue, and this nigga saying, yo, son got a safety valve, my nigga. Son sat down with them people. Son cried in the court, like all that, my nigga. And you still trying to make it seem like, no, son ain't told.
The
Come on.
judge gave him 3 strikes.
Yeah, man, cried, nigga. Like, yo, come on, man. It's niggas, reputable niggas saying this. Niggas even from the nigga hood saying it. And you telling me that these niggas is lying? Come on, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta get the Bromies and shit like that, Baby Truth and Boogie on here or whatever and shit to kind of break down all the
Yeah,
DMX.
man. I'm glad you doing that, bro.
Baby True got into it with the nigga Dogface and shit like
Yeah,
that.
that
You know,
nigga, yo, let me tell you something. That nigga there, bro, that nigga blocked me. You hear me? That nigga blocked me, Daylight, because I challenged that nigga. Him and Blue Da Vinci. Them faggot ass niggas blocked me, bro. Because I challenged them niggas. I said, yo, if Meech was so much this, rat, that, all that, he did a third party, right? With the other signature at, bro. All I see is Tammy Cowens. So please stop that, bro. The nigga y'all defending got a safety valve, bro. I told Cuffy daughter the same shit, bro. Them niggas blocked me because I wasn't going with the narrative. I ain't pushing that narrative, nigga. Y'all niggas is lying, bro. And y'all niggas sitting up there on the platform. Now the nigga Dogface going at whack. But before, that was your man's. When y'all was going at Meech. Now you
but
going at the nigga because he going at T Grizzly. Stop it, bro.
see, here's the whole shit, bro. And this is what I said. Even like in the whole shit that I had going on with Cliff, right? I
Yeah.
said, ironic. I said, Cliff is going through a similar situation of kind of like what you went through with Hassan.
Yeah.
Like, just in a different context of this nigga was hiding behind, like, yo, it's like, yo, bro, you really sat here and you running your play. Like, I didn't even realize the rooms I was going into with the nigga world room.
Oh,
You know
word.
what I'm saying? That the nigga Cliff just would be in there and, you know, like doing like whatever content he doing, you know, he want to bash like, you know, the black women and all that shit or whatever. And
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that the shit is kind of suspect to me and shit, cause it's like, god damn, bro, like, yeah, like, hey, nigga done been through some shit with a bitch, but god damn, man, you almost seem like you want to go and play on the other side. And I believe you over there playing on the other side, cause you know the nigga Kid that be in some of the rooms he be opening up with you, KYD.
Yeah.
So look, World and you know Royal and shit like that or whatever, like they was putting me on and shit to all the characters that actually be in the rooms and shit.
Yeah.
Because when I first started on Clubhouse, I was in Death of the Clout Chase. I was in Round Table. That was the first room I got moderated in.
Yeah. I'm on round table. Yeah.
And you know, shout out to Will and all them and shit. But it's like I stopped going to Death of the Clout Chase because I had an issue with one of the moderators when I had the whole my first
Yo,
little.
Daylight, which one you had an issue with, son? Tell me which dude. Ghost? It was Ghost, my nigga?
Nah, it wasn't Ghost. It wasn't
Who
Ghost. Me and Ghost never even had no problem.
who was it?
It was actually me and the nigga Reds. You know what I'm
I know,
saying?
yo, my nigga. Yo, bro, that nigga got me blocked. I can't go in that. He kicked me out that whole club, bro. I can't
Yeah,
go. That nigga there, son. He a different type of nigga, son.
Here's the crazy shit though. So how this whole shit started was my first conversation with Wack, like I told you, was the whole shit when I say he was more lit than his artists, right?
Yeah.
So Son is like, when he come in there, we having a conversation now. It's a nigga in there that was in the room earlier before Wack even came in.
Yeah.
You know, I won't say his name because he in a little situation and he's not even supposed to have what he had to be on Clubhouse. But Wack get into it with the nigga, right? Like he behind the wall. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So look, Wack get into it with the nigga, and like they going back and forth trolling.
Yeah.
I'm on stage, bro. I'm off mic. And anybody who know me on Clubhouse know a lot of time, like half the time, I'm not even gonna say 90%, but 50% of the time it's like I'll be either be in the crib or I'll be outside, like on the street.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to the shit and I'm laughing like at both of them are just cracking joke back and forth. I'm not on either side, bro. I don't know this nigga. I don't know Wack. These are just niggas I've heard their voices on YouTube before. You
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I'm cracking the fuck up or whatever and shit, bro. I'm the same thing I'm doing right now, drinking my Henny and shit. You know what I'm saying? Blowing it down. So the next day I come in there and bro is like, yo, they like, what was up with yesterday? You was laughing in the comments and all that shit. Or you say you was laughing on the stage and shit when Wack was going at it. Bro, I was like, what do you laugh, police nigga? Like I said, I was laughing at the whole shit. I wasn't like on nobody's side, niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the nigga, bro. Like I definitely listen. If I was a dick riding nigga, bro, I'd be a famous rapper.
Yeah. That's the majority of most niggas in the industry. Dick ride
So
niggas.
it's like this. I said, look, bro. I said, I don't got no dog in the fight. I said, I don't even know what them niggas is arguing about. I said, I just know that I heard funny ass joke on both sides. Like these niggas was getting it. You know how sometimes you hear some shit and it just sound one-sided, like one nigga is just going in on the other. Both of these niggas is trading blows. So I'm just like, yo, this shit is comedy, bro. And I'm pulling all of this shit for content. Mind you, I told you I was recording the room for, you know, two shit. So the niggas say like, so we get into the whole shit, you know, back and forth, and you know, niggas start saying like, yo, you know, do this, do that, or whatever and shit. And look, bro, I'm 41 years old, right?
Yeah.
I was outside selling dog food and shit at 97 at 13. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I've been outside for a long time. See, a lot of niggas is like, we outside, but it's like, what are you outside?
Yeah, a lot of niggas was doing nothing outside.
You know what I'm saying? You just outside waiting for a stray bullet to find your ass. Like, you understand what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. You just one of the niggas that's hanging around the niggas that got shit going on. And when motherfuckers slide through there looking for the niggas, they don't get hit because they on point. They know niggas
they gonna
is
clap your little stupid ass.
You the nigga just think it's cool, like you know, you want to do, we outside, we outside. You understand?
Facts.
Your ass outnumbered and outgunned, nigga, too. Don't forget to tell them that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, so you know, he says, I was like, yo, bro, like you the lab police or some shit. So then niggas start making a little room, like, oh, like yo, the albino gangster and all this other shit. I'm like, all right, my nigga, cool. Look, check this out. One thing about me, ain't no mook shit, like ain't even a rumor. You understand? Niggas ain't even got no leg room to even play with me like that.
Mm.
Ain't no statements I never gave and shit. The only court minutes I got is in 2015. I took my plea and shit like that for, you know what I'm saying, for a sale.
Yeah.
I told the motherfucker, like, do you agree to your guilty plea? Yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't got no statements. I ain't signed nothing.
Yep.
My protocol when I get locked up, nigga, I want a lawyer and a dinner tray. That way I ain't gotta wait till 4 or 5 in the morning and shit like that to eat.
They like, my cousin said the same shit. He locked up right now at Altoona. He said, my lawyer came with the bullshit. He said, they told me, take the 20 to 30 years. He said, My nigga, nah, we taking it to fucking trial, my nigga. Fuck all that.
Fucking right. Because if I listen, bro, if that's your best offer, I'm gonna make you put every rat you got on the stand.
Fact.
You understand? Because this is the whole shit. See, a lot of niggas be protected from being exposed fully as snitches because of the fact that the shit never went to trial to the point where these niggas had to go on the stand. And this is the thing I said or whatever about the Charles Cosby nigga.
Yep.
If dude didn't fuck up the case by having a little phone sex scandal with the secretary.
With the secretary joint, yeah.
That shit would have went to trial. That nigga would have been a witness because he was proffered in deposition. He debriefed the government. You feel me?
Yep.
And so you definitely would have been called a witness because you were the last leg of her reign.
That's a fact.
And now we know. You seen the Black interview with her son?
Yeah. I seen that shit. Yo, he ain't cut no quarters with that nigga, man.
Look, he tried to be classy. You know, he kept it classy or whatever and shit. But here's the whole thing. Essentially, we know now this nigga was a glorified babysitter.
Fact.
Because here's what happened. At the time that she meet this nigga, every cartel, like every family that tied into the drug trade in Colombia want her head. She killed an Ochoa.
Yep, that's a fact. Killed the daughter. That's a whole fact.
Actually, it was a cousin. She's like a niece.
Cousin, the cousin. Yep.
Somebody else, Mirtha. You understand what I'm saying? So here's the whole thing. She killed Mirtha, and now it's like, yo, yeah, it's a blood feud and shit. Them niggas don't forget that shit. So now everybody hunting for her. You know what I'm saying? The nigga Rafa that she grew up with, like all of the people who was her friends is her enemies now. Her sons is getting picked off. Here's the crazy shit or whatever about Charles, bro. So, you know, she had 4 sons.
Yeah, Dixon and Oswaldo. Oswaldo, I think the other nigga name knows.
So look, Dixon, Uber, Osvaldo, and Michael Corleone, right?
Yep.
That's the one that's still alive now. Osvaldo really got the illest story or whatever and shit, even out of the mama.
Yeah, that's the nigga that he was Rayful plug in the feds and shit.
Now peep this shit. The dude Nitty I was telling you about.
Yeah.
That's tied to Calvin Klein and shit, right?
Yeah.
Bro, like I said, he older than me and shit like that. So in like the late 80s, I want to say maybe 89, 90, he catch a Fed case or whatever in DC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He ended up giving some of the time back and shit, you know, a little appeal. He was in shit but like 18, 19 years old.
Damn.
Dude fucked around and he was in the same spot as Osvaldo and Rayful, right?
Yeah.
But he kept telling me about this dude named Chicky.
Yeah.
So he said Chicky, yeah. Rayful was fucking with this dude named Chicky. And like he was getting him the bricks and they was like flooding the streets and shit from inside the jail, but that they was also lovers and shit in the jail. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, nah, bro. I said, you serious? Because now in the Cocaine Cowboy documentary, Charles Cosby talks about how him and Osvaldo was like brothers.
Yeah.
Right? So I asked Charles to verify this shit because I'm thinking like, yo, she only had 4 sons. I don't know about no Chicky. So then Charles is the one that tells me Chicky is Osvaldo.
Oh, right? Shit.
So I said, word. I said, yo, well, I got a man who was locked up around that time and shit. I said, he around your age, nigga. I said, and he said that Chicky and Rayful with like prison buddies and shit. And right before I could really finish that whole statement, bro.
Oh, he blew it up?
He cuts me off. And he said, yeah, that was like my brother, bro. And like all this, like he ain't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
He kind of left it in the air like that. And I'm not gonna lie. It just made me feel like, damn, bro, telling the truth. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, damn sure he baited that shit like it was the real deal. Because if that shit was some cap shit, I would have, and that was my man, that was really my brother like that.
Yeah.
I would have said, man, niggas on some bullshit. My
Yeah,
brother ain't
niggas
getting that.
lying. Niggas lying.
Man. So that's the whole shit. But then, you know, from what I hear about this nigga Charles, and then even, you know, his little shit with, it's another nigga, nondescript ass nigga. I call him off brands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cedric, you know, from Mississippi. And then saying, like, you know, yeah, Cedric, you niggas is a little too close. See, right before I got indicted, Cedric, you said niggas be out here pretending to be drug dealers and the police wouldn't drive 3 blocks to go and get them. They drove 3 hours to get me, nigga, and then drove 3 hours back. That's a
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah, you was a used to be GD nigga. You drop the sick nigga. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Cause see, my thing about it is, bro, like when I was playing the clip, and there's a lot more to that clip or whatever, it's like 12 minutes of that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm on the Kendrick shit, and I'm not even a big fan of that butterfly pimping ass nigga. But you know, don't tell no lies about me. I won't tell the truth about you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And that's really much where it's at. But shit, Bulletz, you got any last words, my nigga?
Yeah, yo. I definitely appreciate this, my nigga. This was a good interview, Jane. You know, it's gonna do some numbers.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna bust niggas in they fucking head. I like this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was out here dying like a motherfucker. But on the real, nah, man. Like, I'm definitely gonna be supporting. You know, I already support. I'm already tuned in.
Yeah, I be seeing you in the chat, my nigga. Like,
yeah.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you, like, the same shit I told niggas about whack and, you know what I mean, all that shit, whatever, when niggas heard me have different conversations with this nigga. All this shit be content to me. Like, I'm a
Hell
nigga.
yeah.
Really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really from the streets and shit. I've really been in real smoke with niggas. I've been in situations where I've had to sit across from niggas who I actually had smoke with and figure this shit out. Because here's the thing, bro. I was never, like, gang. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I've never been a part of a crew that I wasn't there to, like, start. Like, to say, like, yo, this is what it's going to be. This is the name. And this is how we rock. You understand what I'm saying? So here's my thing. Like, I was a hustling nigga. I trap. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So my thing was, any smoke I had was usually on some business, bro. Cause like, you know, I got a little P with me too and shit like that. So we damn sure ain't finna get into it over no hoes.
Oh yeah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
So the whole shit of whatever I'm saying is this. You know, a lot of niggas that watch the video, like, you know what I mean, or watch this content, they'll be like, oh, bro, like, you know, like this nigga bullet this nigga bullet that, or whatever and shit. I don't know you outside of like the content space. This is the most conversation, and it's crazy because we've actually been in the room together before.
We've been in the room quite a few times,
Never had no real conversation.
Yeah.
I had questions and shit like that, but it's at the same time, it's like this though. In the name of content, I actually want answers to the questions. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to necessarily put a nigga on a defensive. You get what I'm saying? And be on some shit like, nah, bro, I want the answers to the question, your perspective. You could be telling me a line of bullshit.
That's a fact.
But at the end of the day, it's like this. Time will always tell, my nigga. You understand
Yo,
what I'm
listen,
saying?
my cousin said it best, man. He always used to tell me, he said, listen, man. He said some real shit to me all the time. He said, yo, listen, man. He said, shit, when shit hit the fan, my nigga, just know, my nigga, it's gonna come, my nigga. If it's real, my nigga, it's real. If it's fake, my nigga. And I always believe, my nigga, this is something I always say about a lot of niggas, right? This internet shit, and like I told you earlier, I ain't want to do none of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? I did this shit by default. Cause a nigga don't, like, I keep it real with you, this content shit, I always thought this shit was for the nerd niggas, man. I'm a nigga outside, moving around, low key, minding my business. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know about having no enemies or no ops on the internet, cause what ops you gonna have on the internet? You feel what I'm saying? They like what real ops you gonna have on the internet? Niggas don't know you. A lot of these niggas ain't even in the same city, same region as you. These niggas is niggas you ain't gonna never see in real life. They ain't gonna be in no clubs you be in. They ain't gonna be in no spots. I always tell niggas, yo, listen, man, I'm in this city. I told niggas when I was in Atlanta, I said, yo, listen, I'm gonna be at the airport. I'm at the Marriott right across the street from the airport. If it's an issue, you can pull up at the Marriott. I don't gotta do all the tongue wrestling and all that Hulk Hogan shit, my nigga. That's for the internet bird niggas. Everything else, we getting money, bro. All that other shit, that ain't real nigga shit to me, bro. Cause like my cousin told me straight up, he said, yo, listen, man. These is internet niggas, bro. They ain't outside. If them niggas don't pull up or them niggas don't see you, keep it pushing. Daylight, on everything I love, my nigga. I only saw one nigga off this clubhouse shit, bro, that had an issue with me, and he ain't really have an issue with me, was the Tay Bando nigga. I ain't never seen no other nigga off this clubhouse shit in the street personally. That nigga pulled up on me in East New York, bro.
Wait, hold on. I know it's there one thing, but you know how this streaming shit go. Yo, bro, speaking of niggas,
Yeah.
what's up with this 10 toe down nigga?
Yo, that nigga, let me tell you something. This nigga here, bro, is a different type of nigga, son. Like, this is how I don't understand this nigga, right? So I do an interview in Harlem. I go out there to Beat 139. I did 2 interviews with that nigga, right? That nigga said, I told the nigga, I said, yo, I'm going to your people's studio. I'm going to do the interview. I go up there, I do the interview. I don't see no 10 toes down, right? This nigga goes on the internet and say, yo, niggas was scared and all that. I'm like, yo, bro, we came and did the interview. I came with one of my mans. That's it. I go back up there, I do another interview, I see no 10 toes down. Niggas like that, I can't argue with no nigga like that. I can't argue with no nigga that say he sold nude photos with baby oil to men in prison. I can't argue with no nigga that did no shit like that, bro. Like a nigga that had pictures, sent the other men buffed up pictures with your chest all out, sent it to fucking men, bro. I can't argue with you, my nigga. I can't argue with niggas like that. I can't argue with a weird nigga that talk gay shit, but then talk gangster shit. I can't argue with no nigga like that, bro. Because to me, my nigga, you not a real nigga. You a fraud, bro. And you doing internet beefing. So all these 10 toes type of niggas, yo, you woke up, my nigga?
No, my shit froze up.
Oh, damn, I thought you was asleep. But yeah,
I
like,
thought that shit
Nah,
froze
my
like
shit
when you
froze
were
up.
laying back.
yeah,
Yo, nigga, when you were laying back,
you
that
was
shit was
laying back. We thought you had fell asleep, my nigga.
Nah, I was sitting here, I couldn't hear none of that shit. My phone
Oh,
had died.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
But like I was saying, like, yo, like they like that 10 toes down, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Niggas can't take no nigga like that serious, bro. Like, you a comedian, my nigga. Like, how you and this is the thing I don't get with that nigga, right? You come online, you say this, like that nigga said he came to my crib with his cousin Sonetta, right? They
Yeah,
pulled
that's
up.
what I wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
Like,
So this what
that shit.
happened. The nigga called me on the phone. I'm in the crib. I'm playing 2K. I'm on live, right? Playing 2K. These niggas call my phone. They like, yo, we outside. We want to do an interview. So I'm like, y'all outside. I want to do an interview. So I said, let me get dressed. I get dressed. I go outside. But the thing I ain't like what the nigga said, yo, don't come outside with the gun. I'm like, my nigga, how you gonna tell me don't come outside with no weapon? Don't come outside with no weapon, no gun, please. Don't come outside. We just want to do an interview. So I go outside. I go see if these niggas outside. No niggas outside, bro. That's why I said, yo, this internet shit is weird, my nigga. These niggas, they do nonsense, bro. I'm not with none of that internet shit. If you got an issue with a nigga, then pull up. If other than that, bro, we not arguing with no internet niggas, bro. Because at the end of the day, these niggas gonna call police. Let's just keep it real. You bust them in their fucking head, they gonna call police. My cousin that saw the nigga 10 toes, and this is exclusive. Saw that nigga, his mans was going to go run up on Poppy because them niggas did some fucked up shit with the work. They see this nigga in traffic. He's sitting in the car low on his phone. Like, niggas would Swiss cheese that nigga in the car. My cousin was on the run. You understand what I'm saying? U.S. Marshals kicked in my door and all that for my cousin. So I be asking these niggas like, yo, y'all internet niggas, man, just stay in internet places, bro. All that arguing with niggas, how tough, I don't care how tough you is, what you did. When a nigga so fucking buffed up, all you pictures the men in prison, I don't want to hear no motherfucking gangster talk. Use a booty bandit blade, homie. That's it. Booty bandit blade. That's a
Oh
blade
shit.
activity, bro. Cause ain't no real nigga is doing that, bro. Ain't no real nigga selling no pictures to no niggas, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I can't even argue with you.
Yeah, bro, that's some blade activity, bro. Nigga talk about, yeah, I sold pictures to men in prison to get money. Like, yo, bro, that's not gangster, bro. Like, I don't know no niggas that went to jail
Whoa.
is selling pictures to no fucking men in jail. I know niggas selling pictures to females. I don't know niggas selling pictures to gay niggas to get motherfucking money and get packages from gay niggas, bro. That's not gangster to me, bro. That's Mookie Blaylock motherfucking blade booty bandit activity, my nigga. And it's a lot of niggas like that, bro. It's a lot of these blade niggas out here like that, that talk gangster, and they hang around with blades. That nigga was cool with blade niggas. He working out with blade niggas. Come on, bro. You working out with niggas like Dead on Roll and other blade niggas. Come on, bro. You cool with all the blade niggas? Like, come on, bro. That's not gangster, bro.
Yeah, that definitely ain't gangster and shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga. Like, I got a pretty, like, you know, I was close to my grandmas and shit like that. You know what I mean, too. So I just couldn't imagine a nigga pulling up to my shit, like pulling up to her shit.
Yeah, bro. Like they pulling up.
What, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what I did.
Yeah, bro. Like that's crazy. Like yo, and that's the thing I don't understand. They like right. The niggas pulled up, right? They said they in the area, right? I come outside. The niggas is gone, bro. I walk to the store. I walk up the block. I even look if the niggas was the car was parked. They was gone. So they did a pop and stop. Like, come on, bro. That's when I say, yo, these internet niggas is internet niggas, bro. Y'all do a pop and stop and then drive the fuck off and leave. Come on, bro. Come on, my nigga. That's weird nigga behavior, bro.
Cause I saw him talking about the shit. That's how I found out about watching the interview with him. That's how I found out about the shit, like that you was you know, you were connected to Hassan at one point.
Yeah, bro. Like, and let me say this, right? That's another thing why I stopped fucking with Hassan King, right? Cause he was talking to that nigga behind the scenes and cool with that nigga, and you had that nigga violated, bro. Like I ain't gonna fuck with no nigga that's fucking with a nigga that did some violating shit. Like that nigga brought my uncle on the platform to violate. I don't even fuck with that nigga, bro. You know what I'm
Wait, so the
saying?
nigga
So
uncle come
yeah, he
on there?
brought my uncle online. That nigga lied, bro. That nigga lied. I helped that nigga out and all that, my nigga. And that nigga went online and lied on that nigga platform and all that. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's the weird nigga
What he
YouTube.
said?
He was just saying a lot of lies, my nigga. Like, nigga stealing nigga shit and nigga did some like all that shit he was saying, bro. It didn't make no sense, my nigga. It didn't make no sense. Like, I don't got beef with the nigga. I don't talk to nigga. But what I ain't like is yo, my nigga. This nigga 10 toes came to your father, put your father crib online, nigga. Why the fuck you talking to a nigga that put your pop's crib online? That's weird nigga shit. But you know, weird niggas gonna do weird nigga shit. So me and that nigga ain't cool. I don't talk to that nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And the death of the cloud chaser nigga, he another nigga. Like I ain't cool with that nigga either, cause
Talking
that
about
nigga,
Chuck.
yeah, Chuck, man, I can't fuck with that nigga, bro. Let me tell you why I can't fuck with that nigga. Cause he got me in some issues with some niggas out of East New York over that boxing ball shit. Because the nigga that boxing ball killed, that was right behind my house. And the video that he put up when he interviewed that nigga got that nigga in some issues. You understand what I'm saying? And niggas that I put him in contact with some serious niggas from East New York that was real tight with boxing ball. They the ones reference boxing ball to come on the platform. So they ain't think that this nigga was going motherfucker put this nigga shit out there and blow this nigga up. So when the niggas told him, yo, I need you to take that shit down, cause you know this nigga's fighting a case, a murder case. Take that shit down, cause you got the video, you got 2 videos of this nigga committing the shooting, whether he did it or not. Take the video down. This nigga acting like, nah, I ain't, like he ain't gonna take it down. So them niggas is beefing with me because I said, nah, that nigga good money. So they mad because I referenced the nigga to them and he did some sucker bozo shit. So that's why I said these niggas be internet niggas. They not real niggas. If a nigga tell me, yo, all due respect, homie, take that shit down because my man's is fighting the case, I'm going to do that out of respect. Fuck the content, nigga. Snitching shit is snitching shit, nigga. We not doing that, bro. We not getting no niggas indicted, bro. I'm sorry, my nigga. We not doing that, bro. And niggas doing that, they police, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, shit. Well, you got anything you want to add?
Nah, I'm over here fucking having technical difficulties. That's all.
My nigga word.
Shit. You see my shit.
Nah,
You see I
man,
keep
but nah,
going in
I
and
love
out
the
and shit.
show. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking with it, man. I'm fucking with
Yeah,
it, man. I'm glad y'all
Gotti
niggas
kind of
hit me up
answered
to
all the
come
shit
through,
I was
man.
gonna ask. Gotti answered all the shit. So
Yeah, man, yeah. Hey, Gotti, man, one thing I did say is, regardless of what, you know what I mean, like all the shit, because you know how this shit go, it's gonna go on and on. Uh, I say my perspective is, I think you're doing well in the space and shit, and you got the following that you understand this shit. Like sometimes you're gonna be the hero, sometimes you're gonna be the motherfucking villain, nigga.
That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I think regardless of what it is or how it play out, you know what I'm saying? Like as long as you keep playing it from that point, you know, you should be good, my nigga. Because at the
Yeah,
end of the day, you're trying to get a bag. Like,
that's a fact. Nah,
you know,
I'm gonna keep it real, day. World, like on the real shit. Like I look at it like this, my nigga. A lot of these niggas is in the street. I'm just in the streets, my nigga. So I look at it like these niggas is industry niggas. These niggas gonna dick lick industry niggas. These niggas gonna want to be a part. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that academics, poetic flago. I tell niggas don't compare me to them niggas. Cause we don't come from the same motherfucking place. We ain't from the same trenches. We ain't around the same type of niggas. I mingle with the real niggas. I don't mingle with no internet nerds, my nigga. That's just not me, B.
yeah, I call him poetic capo because you know you put out that cap on that T Grizzly shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Saying that homie went to court on Tuesday, whole time he ain't been to court since Friday. You know what I'm saying? Probably ain't had a court date since because some crazy shit happened or whatever, like some conflict of interest shit. But you know, I was doing the research and shit like that, and it would know, you know what I mean? Like it was nothing verifiable and shit like that. But yeah, dog, you know, shit, bro. We gonna we're gonna close out. I appreciate you coming on the platform and
Yeah,
shit
I
like that.
appreciate that. Yo, Daylight World. Yo, I gotta start doing motherfucking YouTube lives again, man, and bring y'all niggas through, man, and fucking chop
oh
it up
yeah,
on my channel, B, cause I ain't going front.
we come through. We come
I had
through.
some fun tonight, nigga. I ain't gonna
That's
lie, I
good
had
shit.
some fun, nigga. We been here since motherfucking 9 something, and we here almost 1 in the morning, nigga. Still rocking, nigga. I
Your
fuck
material.
with it, son.
Yeah,
You already know how we do, nigga.
Mobcast, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and we on the run with it. Daylight on the run and shit like that. Make sure y'all tap in, hit that like and subscribe button. This is where, YouTube police get on their bullshit. You know what I mean? This is where we, where we lay low at and shit. Go on the lam. But shit, bro. Shout out to my bro host or whatever world pass. Shout out to the guest, Bulletz Gotti. You know what I'm saying?
Already know.
We'll definitely have me back on the platform and shit soon, and I'm pretty sure y'all see us on the Bulletz Gotti channel. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, we're gonna keep mobbing. Like I said, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe, especially if it's a nigga like Africa Bambaataa, Hassan Campbell, Cliff Poe, or 10 Toes Down, or whatever, standing behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, I'ma holler at y'all niggas, man. I'ma holler at y'all niggas, man. All right,
got it.
all right, man.
Hey, man, we out of here.